recap.
From it.
Recap time. This is gonna be during the night before the morning. So Luca wakes up, turns over, and realizes he just left the bottles he drank haphazardly on the floor, and it made it very uncomfortable to wake up and nearly smash his head next to. I should not drink this much. And he gets up, waddles a little bit out of the house. He looks up at the stars, and can you, Arcadum, quickly explain like what the stars look like at night in Dragonstar?
Oh boy, can I. Oh, hold on. Don't look at that.
It looks like I'm sorry. The lights look weird.
Okay. As you step out into the night sky and look up into the Dragonstar night sky, you will see that it is quite different. Specifically, because Dragonstar has a thinner veil of atmosphere around itself, the stars are seen closer, more accurately, and also with their natural nebulous, their natural nebulous shroud. So what you're essentially seeing is not the stars that you would see in our night sky, twinkling white lights on a field of black, but rather twinkling lights of various colors on a multicolored hue of an almost aurora borealis looking sky. Hues of
Luca.
green and red and blue all intermingled together. Continue.
Luca takes a long moment to take that in, looking at the stars and the hues and how they all meld together. In his other hand is the other bottle that he hadn't finished, and he takes another swig, staring up at the sky. Wish I wasn't alone to look at this all by myself. It's gorgeous. Unexpectedly, he does hear something. I'll say, startled, Luca jumps and looks around, looking at the bottle and looking at the teddy bear that he's always had on him since the time at the temple on Conflux. I'm hearing things. Yeah, you kinda are. Huh? Luca looks around some more and realizes that the voice is coming from the teddy bear. Yeah, it's me. I'm talking now, because you're drunk, and dreaming, and hallucinating. Excuse me? Yeah, it's probably a side effect of your poor attempt of, sobriety, but let me just catch you up on what happened. So, you had a fight, right, with, Dragon Guy, Vile, the judge? Yeah, him, yeah, that was actually pretty cool. You did a really good job. I don't remember anything. I just played the flute and everything went black. Yeah, but I saw everything. You did? Sort of, kind of. Let me just tell it to you like this. You turned into a really hot Damon boy and, was way cooler. What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. It's fine. So, during that fight, did I manage to help them? Did I do anything useful? You were great, kid. Don't worry about it. There was so much that you could have done. And also, if I had to be honest, half of your party were kind of struggling a bit, but you really helped turn the table, you gotta say. thanks, I guess, but what happened after that? Well, after, let's say, a very, very close fail, and Challa, your really cool ranger, being the great bamf that he is. Well, what is a bamf? Don't worry about it, kid. I'm telling you the story. You guys succeeded by skins of your bones. And then you're here in the town where you're supposed to rest and, figure out what happens next. And I'm out here drinking with wine in a haze. So where's the rest of my party? They probably ate something and, you decided to go out on your own and see the stars because of why again? Like, why aren't you laying in a bed like a normal human? It's because this place makes me uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? Why does this place make you uncomfortable? Like, you have a bed with this weird magically singing creature that literally made the room as to your liking for you. Why didn't you want to sleep in that? Oh, wait. I get it. It's because of what happened in that town, right? Towns. Yeah, towns, went up in flames, demons, and oh yeah, what were those fate eaters that destroyed those towns and you guys were running for your life, and now you have crippling trauma of staying in a town, so you'd rather stay outside and not in a town where everything could potentially go up in flames again, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, I see. Well, you'd rather be on, prepared, be on edge, probably not, enjoy the time that you're here. Why are you so worried, my guy? Why don't you just enjoy? It's just a matter of when, not if. Don't trust your party that much to, keep this place nice and cozy for you? It's not that. I'm worried that we're going to be on the run again. And calling this place home, as Vile called it, feels uneasy for me. I get it. Is that why you stitched those words on my back? And Luca looks at the teddy bear, where he turns it over, where he stitched, "Here is home." And he smiles to himself, remembering why he wrote it there, but also hesitant to acknowledge the possibility that this could be that place. You know what? You should give it a shot. Maybe this time, it might not be so bad. Who's gonna say? Third time's the charm. Have you seen my party? Yeah, you're right. I have seen them. But anyway, you should get back to sleep, kid. You're gonna have a killer hangover tomorrow. You're right. And he takes one last look at the stars before curling up in his blanket again, going to bed into the next day.
All right. Thank you for joining us for that schizophrenic episode.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, back in the morning, as Luca passes out on the street, apparently. Thankfully,
That was awesome, Roxa. Good job.
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
There was
That was really cute.
There's no organics to judge Luca, so that's good. The next morning, however, the party awakens in in new rooms, on a new world, in a new city. There's a lot of new going around.
The AI is watching from the robots that are just like, what the fuck? Like, they're trained, all the training data they were trained on does not explain this, and they're bugging out.
These are the heroes.
Celebrating. Blue, 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 blue. I'm sleeping in blue, 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 blue.
Blue, 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 blue. Well, who wants to wake up first?
Me. I will. No, never mind.
Effie wakes up, having returned from the danger zone. And is muted.
And is muted.
The storm's
Sorry,
edge.
that was my bad. I was totally talking to myself. Can I ask you a question, Arcadum?
Yes.
So last night was our first real night sleeping outside of Conflux, right?
Yes.
So can you give me a little bit of flavor on what I experienced last night?
Well, other than a strange mini dream of Luca having a schizophrenic episode, because you have finally slept outside of Conflux, your dreams were filled with strange prophetic machinations, images of people that you knew in your past, and also the presence of sepulchres. You awaken with an almost recycled, refreshed viewpoint of the world. Your eyes feel like they are finally open again for perhaps the first time. You're coming down with a terrible case of the Matrix, if you know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Or he wakes up and his eyes are bleary because he's used them for the first time. Yeah, it's kind of like that. The same kind of feeling.
Can I ask, did I feel anything from my hag grandmother?
Well, specifically, as a changeling, you don't feel her presence directly. It's more so that you feel the remnants of the presence she once had. Technically, you're out of range for that. For now.
Okay, for now.
Yeah.
All right. So Effie kind of like stumbles out of bed a little bit like you've been partying all night and you didn't really get much sleep and you have to go to brunch with your girlfriends in the morning, right? So she's just a little bit cracked out from having her eyes wide open. But she knows that she needs to just work through it. So she kind of stumbles out of bed. Because she went in raw, she puts on her clothes with a sense of longing since she finally got a bath for the first time in forever. And she exits her room. And she kind of takes a look that this door is open. And she does a little peek-see inside, sees nobody's in there.
Nobody's in there.
And she kind of just strolls on through, seeing the rest of the doors are closed. Morning, Rodriguez.
Oh, God. Which of these did I use for him?
Auto-tune?
Yeah.
Auto-tune.
I just gotta turn it on. Good morning! Yeah!
Has anybody else came out this way?
Nobody that Rodriguez could see. Although your friends spend all night outside and asleep.
Which one?
The one that waddles.
Oh, the one that has like, and she kind of like pantomimes that Luca's hair.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up? And she
You're
holds up 2
holding up.
fingers.
You're holding up 2 fingers.
Whoa! How do you do that?
Magic motherfucker.
Who made you? You're a delight.
I mean, who really makes us really? That's kind of a philosophical question. On the parent, it doesn't really matter.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have genitals.
Do you have a partner?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I used to have a chair.
Did it talk as well?
Yeah.
What happened to the chair?
The chair was my harmony, but now
Oh, no.
she's gone from me.
Oh, how sad. How tragic. And she kind of like rests a hand on top of the desk and gives it a little pat.
I'm sorry, guys. This made me laugh. Fuck.
Well, I guess I gotta go find my guy. And if I ever can find the chair for you, I'll bring it back.
All right.
And she opens up the door. She opens up the door. And
You got this.
Door stuck. Door stuck.
You do, Effie? You really do? I don't think so.
And
Do
she's
you
gonna
actually
make her way to
open the door?
Luca, but we can take a pause there.
Okay. Anyone else gonna wake up? Who's next?
I guess I will wake up.
All right.
Irha kind of like sits up in bed, but not really used to being on a bed because he's always used to being on a hammock. He kind of like scuffles, and he falls on the floor. And all you hear, probably Maelie can hear, just a loud thump. And he kind of like adjusts his wings because he landed directly on his wings. Oh, what the fuck? And he kind of sits up. What kind of bullshit is this? He kind of sits up and he kicks the bed a little bit. Motherfucking bed, motherfrick. And he gets up and he slams open the door. My thing's frozen. Oh, no, it's good. I'm lagging. Fucking bed. I hate this goddamn thing. And he walks out. He's very grumpy. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
All right. Swish.
I am lagging so bad. Why?
You got hardware acceleration on?
I should. Oh, why I wouldn't? Let me see. 1 second. Yes, it is on. I'm just lagging really bad.
Weird.
I know. I've been having that issue for a minute. I'm gonna go talk to Rodriguez though.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, go
he's
ahead.
gonna kind of look at he's gonna look at the table. Good morning. And his hair is messed up. His wings are fluffed up. He just looks horrible.
Buenos dias!
I don't know what you just said.
Good morning, in desk.
Oh. And he just nods and he walks out. Okay, can you move me out? My thing is lagging really bad.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
You said that's
like Anna.
I want to learn desk speech.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I was gonna kind of. Does he see Effie? He sees Effie, right?
Well, I mean, it's hard to miss her, 'cause, you know. She's got
She
them
wears
apple
clothes.
bottom jeans. No, she's over there.
Boots with the fur.
What the
Iris
fur?
Kind
I got you.
of grumpily, thank you. Move over to Effie and walk beside
Effie,
her.
you feel someone pretentious approaching you.
What's up?
Why is Storm looks like down here for me?
Yeah, because I am.
But your character's up here.
Oh.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Foundry?
What's up, Irha?
Just joining you on a stroll. I fell out of the fucking bed. I'm not feeling too good. And we gotta go find Luca.
Well, good. Maybe it'll do you some karma.
Ira kind of gives her a glance.
She crosses her arms.
What do you mean by that, Effie?
What do you mean?
That was a rude comment.
Yeah, because you've been a rude person.
I kind of rolls his eyes. Rude in what
Rolls
way?
hers, but you can't see it because of the sunglasses.
You still have the sunglasses on.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
They are. Well, I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I really-
Welcome to D&D, Pissy Morning Edition.
How loud are they talking? I just want to know if it's
Oh, he's
enough
talking
to like.
full voice.
Not loud enough to
Okay.
wake you up from your drunken bender hangovers nap that you're having right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to pretend that this morning has been pleasant. I didn't fall out of bed, and my rogue is not rude as fuck to me. I'm gonna go find out Luca.
That's what I was planning on doing.
And he walks
Effie
to go.
races him. Effie tries to be a step in front of him at all times.
Okay. So,
Irha is now also trying to be a step in front of her, and they are shoving each other.
okay, we'll come back to you two. All right, who's waking up next?
May I?
Yes.
Challa had a great dream. A prophetic one. One of flashing back and seeing the folly of his prior group and dying. Repeatedly played in his mind his past death. Perhaps due to the near-death experience he had with the dragon and his promise being reinforced. As soon as he wakes up, he's full spry of energy. He dashes to the door. He slides it open. Wait, the door's what? Why is the door pull? He slams his head into it. He steps out, unperturbed by this door shenanigans. He stomps out. He starts kissing the table. Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you, Rodrigo. You've done wonders. This place is amazing. Whatever reinforces your happiness, activate that, please.
Of course.
And he hugs the table. He kisses the chair on the mantle. Too much tongue. Like why is?
Oh,
my God.
No, gracias.
Have a wonderful day. Anybody that comes out, tell him Challa is sorry. He's about to say forgives them, and then he realizes he realizes the error of his ways, and he says he's sorry. I'm sorry, Rodrigo. I'm sorry, Rodrigo. Like in his most soap opera Spanish show he can, he screams, "I'm sorry, Rodrigo," as he runs out the door.
No,
Sorry,
mames.
Rodrigo. Sorry, Rodrigo. I'm sorry, Rodrigo. And he gets progressively sad as he gets further.
Is this a Spanish romance?
And he just starts to sprint it, dude. He fucking sprints it down, looking for everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he's gonna run into anybody.
Well, you get to about here and you see Irha and Effie are shoving each other.
He
They're
shoots
shoving
an
their shoulders.
explosive arrow. I'm kidding.
What a morning!
Sorry, you said something, Ira?
No, how I think of they're like shoving. They're not actually shoving each other. They're just more walking side by side, and their shoulders are shoving each other, trying to beat each other to Luca.
Yeah, like their shoulders are leaning into each other, and
Yeah, and they're like trying to stop one another, but they're both on the same pace, so they're just shoving.
One sec, give me a moment. How would Challa... Okay, I got it. Okay. He runs towards them, still keeping this full clip. He tries to skirt around this corner. Acrobatics check.
Okay.
is he Naruto running?
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Ooh, flips up to the roof. Double jump off the roof, backflip off. Acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
Brain damage, roll over, comes through. Guys,
Ah! Where did he come from?
Did you guys know one of the gifts from Allah is double jump?
is he hopped off the roof.
Double jump.
I didn't know Muslims could double jump.
Does he land like right next to them?
He lands just close enough to his head, and then he gets onto his feet. Guys, we must make amends. Hematoma slowly growing on his head. We must make amends.
Oh my
What do you
god.
mean?
What?
Where did you come from?
We have
You
been.
came out of thin fucking air.
I know, Rodrigo. We must all thank Rodrigo for the message he has sent me, and the message he has sent me in my night slumbered within his abode is, we must make amends, or we will suffer a great fall.
I have nothing to amend for.
No, but and he starts to speak, and he pauses midway. He's just, okay, but we can discuss all of this. We can figure this out over a nice meal, a nice breakfast, where we all talk about trust and feelings and all of this, and how we haven't been quite honest with each other, and we haven't quite
What do you
done.
mean?
And we haven't quite.
What do you mean we all?
While the party is arguing, Effie notices that Luca is in the middle of the street, face down.
Oh my god.
Oh no, my poor baby boy! And she...
Your baby boy.
Oh no! Oh, what happened?
I kind of rushes over as well.
Was this a robot? Was this one of the Wakatantas?
As you get close, Effie, you're able to smell the shame of a bender, as Challa is ignored.
Oh no, they got him drunk.
They got him drunk.
See, they're so concerned about Luca. Challa's rambling with wanting to get like.
We need to make sure to forgive one another on this most holy of days. Oh no, he's drunk!
Oh no, he stares up and he.
Influences.
Chella whispers on his bed, "This is why I just smoke." This is why I just smoke.
Kind of like.
Effie kind of kneels down and like kind of lightly taps Luca's cheeks. The ones on his face.
Thanks for clarifying.
You're welcome.
Irha also starts poking at him.
What are you guys doing? Why are you guys? What's poking? Why? Stop!
Why are you in the street, Luca?
I'm in the street.
You're
And he
much do you
looks
have to
around.
drink?
As Luca raises
Like a
his head,
harlot.
you can see that there's a bunch of rocks and stones caught in his hair.
She
Oh,
kind of
God.
preens. She kind of preens him out.
Luca's for the streets.
What am I doing out here? I was by the house. And and if you guys turn around, you can see 2 empty wine bottles, and one in his hand, like clutched in his
Bad
hand.
influences. They're bad influences on us all.
Check, Effie,
What are you
check his
talking
belt.
about?
Check his belt. Luca, is your belt still on?
He's in his pajamas.
Oh no, that definitely means it was taken.
Oh. Whoa.
What do you mean? What was take? You guys are so loud. It's the morning. I can't.
Meanwhile,
start-
back over here. All right, who's next?
Can it be me?
Yes, Maelie. Awaken.
All right. So
Awaken.
Maelie wakes up with a groan after much thumping, bumping, expletives, and Latino romance happening.
Yes.
And she realizes that she fell asleep kind of hugging her knees to herself with her pillow on the floor. So she's very stiff. She gets up, she changes into her clothes, she splashes water on her face, notices that her ears are actually just a little bit pointy. Is there a mirror in the room?
Yes.
Oh wow. She also has freckles, and her eyes have changed color. They're not green anymore, they're more hazel.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it is what it is, she thinks. And she decides to leave for the day. Stiffly. Morning.
Buenos dias. Yeah. Goodbye.
See you later. And she
I miss my chair.
immediately goes off to find breakfast.
A little
She did
bit of
not sleep.
breakfast all night long.
Very well at all.
A little bit of breakfast.
Hi, howdy. Y'all having a good time? I'll leave you to it then.
They made up. They're back together.
Dressage.
This pleases me greatly.
Dressage.
I just couldn't wait.
Analyzing morning person. Initializing breakfast.
Hey, Mr. Sustenance. Is there like a limit to how much food we can ask for per day?
Not really.
Okay. May I please have some coffee and grits and eggs and bacon?
Dispensing country breakfast.
Thank you kindly.
All right.
She takes her food and she goes and sits down.
You're giving a classic Oklahoma breakfast. Mmm.
Yay.
Hey, I like that kind of breakfast.
I do too.
Excellent. Meanwhile, back in the beds, Seino. Or
I guess I wake up.
Okay. You're short.
Seino will indeed. Seino will wake up. Usually he wakes up very early, but he haven't slept good in a while, so he slept in for a bit. And he stands up and he looks in the mirror. If he even can reach the mirror.
You can see the mirror.
Okay. He will look in the mirror and see how himself now, like, he can now see himself fully. He is kind of sad, but he also thinks, like, I guess I have to make this work now. And he will pull out his notebook, which has, like, all its, like, tears and now because he traveled with it so much. And he will start a new page and name it New Planet. And let's see how this goes. And he will stuff it away. He will put his clothes on, puts all his weapons out, and open the door.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Open the door. He will. Movement collides with the wall. Wait. Oh, okay. He will go in the lounge. Morning, Rodriguez.
Buenos dias.
What the? I assume that means morning.
Sorry, that was the wrong one I had on. This is the right one.
I hope you have a great day. And it was nice sleeping here. Thanks for the room.
It is this one's pleasure to serve. And to
He will-
be alone.
He will bow in like a little bow, and he will go and will serve his craving for bread.
Okay.
So he will go to the tavern.
All right.
And he will come in.
As you stroll in, You can see all the familiar faces you've seen before. You also see that Maelie is off in a corner, just fucking decimating a country breakfast.
Morning.
Howdy, Seino.
He will go to sustenance and will ask, could I have some bread with some butter and
Of course.
maybe some sausages?
As you wish. Alright, there you go.
Thank you, good sir. And he will come down and sit on the opposite side of Maelie.
Seino, you realize there is a distinct lack of bangers running on right now.
That is true. I wanted to come to that. Baron, can you do something like chill for the morning, just to get the day started? Well, he will say to Maelie, I like this robot.
Yeah? I see why you like it so much.
Thank you.
I think Mr. Rodriguez is actually my favorite.
I can see that. He and Banger are like top tier for me.
She looks a little surprised that you're actually sitting with her, but she doesn't comment on it. She just kind of goes back to eating her food.
And then,
Seino will go in his food also.
okay, and then finally... Alright, let's do this. Hey! Hey!
Here drools a little bit.
Moto will start slapping her on the forehead. Hey!
What, Moto?
It's morning!
Do you have a good night?
Yeah, I did actually.
Her eyes will snap open. She'll look at him like she's completely awake. What'd you find?
Well, I found out that apparently I could go back to the... It's not important.
It is important. I can feel it.
Turns out, I could come... Hold on, how would I say this? Turns out I can send the ladies I was sending a while ago. I got connection back.
I dreamed last night.
Yeah, what'd you dream about?
Hell.
Nice. Come on. Wake up. Get up.
I met your boss. Well, I guess he's both of our bosses now.
Oh yeah, which one?
Babylon.
Yeah, he's the big one.
She'll narrow her eyes at him. Who's your other boss?
Well, I
Yes.
mean, you know, there's hierarchies. Babylon's the big one, and then you've got, you know, the lesser ones, and then you've got... And then, of course, there's my direct boss, Ron.
You require a lot of paperwork?
Yeah.
She'll lurch out, stretch herself all the way up, arms above her head. How tall's the room? She's probably like 7.5 with her arms straight up.
You're basically just stretching out against the fucking roof and like it's...
She'll do a reverse handstand. Stretch out her tentacles. We'll take care of Ron eventually. Can you move me around? I only have a touchpad.
Yeah, I got you.
The chest that's at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
She'll flick it open. Anything in there?
It's got little pajamas in it and a sleeping cap with a little ball
She'll
on
scowl
it.
at it. No. She'll pick up her her mayhem wing that she's been wearing as a cape.
Yeah.
She'll fling it around her shoulders, Cruella de Vil style.
Yeah.
She'll just sashay out. Let's go, Moto.
I don't know if you can sashay anymore.
I think with tentacles, you can definitely sashay. Lots of wiggle.
I guess.
Oh, hang on. I'm getting incredible ambient noise. Give me a sec. It's really loud.
Okay.
Oh,
Also
it's
a
gone.
banger.
Yeah, I got the banger going this time. She'll eye Rodriguez.
He doesn't eye you back because he doesn't have eyes.
When was the last time an organic was here?
It's been a while.
She'll move out. She doesn't say anything else.
Okay, bye. Someone's gonna clean up this floor.
The little runes that are on the floor, does she recognize those?
Those runes are draconic.
Sorry, the ambience is back. How do I just turn this off?
Yeah, I got you. So you.
Oh no, I found it. I found it under global. Yeah, ambience was maxed out.
Oh shit. Oh,
It was like ASMR white noise.
Anyway,
What were you saying?
those are draconic runes, and you do recognize them even if you can't read them.
Where does she recognize them from?
From her past.
Anything more specific?
Well, draconic was the common language of Arcana in Calcatesh.
Ah, okay. Not Albert things. Okay.
No.
Okay. She's standing out. Is there sun?
Is this what?
Is there sun?
Yeah.
Daylight?
Yeah.
She'll enjoy the human half of her. Will enjoy the feeling of the sun on her skin. Oh, it feels nice to finally really sleep. She looks south. She remembers when she walked in, there was I forgot the name of it, but the very obvious merchant building. She's gonna head that way.
Oh
Having
boy.
feasted on the skin of her squid enemies, she is completely full. She's gonna go shopping.
All right, you have arrived at the Economic Stimulation Building.
That was the name.
Would you like to open the door to the Economic Stimulation Building?
Let's have some morning stimulation.
All right, he will become a fanciful sun hat.
She'll move in.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh.
All right, and as soon as you walk in, this creature will pop up from underneath the...
Oh.
Hello! Welcome to Economic Stimulation Building 425. I am Economic Stimulant, otherwise known as Paul. Deals as far as the eye can see.
She'll move up, a writhing move up, and she'll lean down on the counter and she'll get her face really close to the automaton. Hello, Paul. Do you have a quieter tone option?
Negative.
Only one option to converse?
This one is only programmed to speak at maximum passion. Deals as far as the eye can see.
She'll lean back and put at least 4 feet of space between her ears and his output. Right. Take me through what you got. Show me these deals.
We've got potions, we've got weapons, we've got armaments. Are you looking for a new device to kill your enemies? We've got a special on knick-knack, paddywhacks, and dogs without any bones.
I'm looking for 2 things. One, I have this, her Cruella de Vil Mayhem Wing. I need to actually perhaps augment this. And 2, I need something from my staff.
Why did I zoom out? What? Whoa. Okay. We've got all kinds of things, all kinds of accoutrements that you might need. Upgrades are also possible.
Perfect. Show me the upgrades. Do you have a list, an index?
All right. He'll start showing different pamphlets of terribly drawn images alongside.
She'll read them all with complete seriousness.
And you will see that there's all sorts of different prices and all kinds of things that are available. Specifically for your staff, the next available upgrade is incredibly expensive. The other thing is, for your cloak, there are... Alright, so there are a few augmentation requests that you could make. Let's see here. It says here that you have to take all requests to the Shaper to have them remade.
Paul, who is the Shaper?
The Shaper is one of my associates, specializing in the augmentation of various articles to make things even better.
And where is your associate?
You will scan. Whoops, wrong button. He's over there.
Oh, I can't actually see.
Oh.
Which direction? Like just east?
East, yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me what's the actual upgrade for her staff so I can write that down? Like, what's the name of it?
The upgrade for the staff is Purification.
Purification. Okay.
Yeah.
And can you describe expensive how? How so?
The minimal that you'd have to pay to upgrade your staff is 100,000 gold.
Okay. So is purification like a ritual? Is that an item that she would get to put into it?
Purification is a reference to a draconic process in which the mana is purified and made thick and pure as it is in Dragonstar.
Okay, so it's aligning the Taladonic staff with the magic that's in this planet.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's even an option he knows about. Paul, do you have an upgrade chart? What's after purification?
Unfortunately, this one does not have that information. The Shaper would know.
All right. How about basic spells? Do you have those?
For basic spells, you would need to speak to the Archivist.
Did you say Arcanist or Archivist?
Archivist. Oh, excuse me. Archivist.
An Archivist? She really perks up at that. And where is the Archivist?
Southeast.
Right. So Shaper, Archivist. She'll look down at the potions that are in front of her. What's the best way for you to tell me about these potions? Is it just like the complete list of potions that are available in 5e?
You can no, you can get a potion of any spell of first through third level.
Okay.
As long as it is a spell that has a singular target. Or can have a singular target. Basically, you can't get a potion of fireball. That's not applicable.
Sure. Okay. Is there a potion of like bestow curse, that type of thing?
Yes, but it would affect you.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. She'll scan around. Any unique items? She's looking for something that's unique to her. So probably things that are unique to Dragonstar.
There's all kinds of shit in here that's unique to Dragonstar.
Things that are in the wizarding world?
Well, yeah, like you've got, there are draconic robes, staves, wands, tomes, all sorts of stuff.
Tomes. Help me understand that.
So tomes represent the spell book, right? So you have magical spell books, which can augment all spells that you put into that spell book.
Oh. Oh yeah, let's explore that. Can you give me an example of
For example,
type of augment?
there is an evoker spell book, which increases the DC of all evocation spells placed in that spell book and cast through it by 1, and also by 2, because there's 2 different volumes of it.
Wow.
And they're like that. They're magical augmentations.
Let me think.
They're
the most useful?
They're generally separated into the different schools of magic. The basic ones give a plus to DCs. but the higher ones can even add further augmentations. But the problem is that the prices in here are quite expensive.
Astronomical.
They're quite expensive, yeah.
Okay.
What is the currency?
The currency of Dragonstar is minted gold.
Which we have none of.
Correct.
I like mint.
Well, to be clear, it's gold, platinum, electrum, and dragonmark. Or Drakenmark, excuse me.
Is Dragonmark, is that, what type of material is that made out of?
Drakenmark is made out of dragon scales.
Challa picked one up of. Interesting. Okay, so we talked about Archivist. In terms of, oh, actually, this is just a basic question for you, Arcadum. So with the Taladonic staff, that used to be based off of Burden. Now that we're here in Dragonstar, does she have any attunement slots, or are those all maxed out with the staff?
So attunement slots for the staff. If you want to have the staff, you'll have to have maxed out all your attunement slots.
Okay. I figured, just wanted to check.
That is, of course, until you get purification. See, because that's one of the things that purification does, is it makes it only cost one attunement slot.
Okay. All right. She'll look down at. Actually, no, Moto's in a hat, so she'll ask Moto in her mind. Moto, anything here interesting for you?
Let me look for a second. Hold on.
I'm holding.
I'm enjoying these tunes.
Yeah, dude. I'm gripping so hard, Arcadum. Please let me let go.
Okay. I'm almost done with this. There doesn't appear to be anything that Moto needs.
Okay.
Now, well, that you can possibly afford, I should say.
Oh, what would he be interested in?
Well, there is there's a familiars band, which you can wear, which can allow augmentations like he can be summoned with armor himself and stuff like. Well, or I'm getting ahead of myself. The familiars band allows you to give Moto one of the familiar classes. So like messenger. There's also the warrior to make him a combat familiar. There's messenger.
Holy shit.
There's what is it? I have to look at what they are, but essentially there's message delivering. I have to look at what their actual names are. Message delivering, the combat one. There is another one that lets him scout, and then a fourth one that he acts as a spell conduit.
Okay. She'll pat him on the side of the hat. All sorts of goodies in here. She'll nod at Paul, and she will head off to find the archivist.
All right. Well, before that, let's go back to this shit out here.
Cool.
All right.
Because I was like, I probably need to do some checks to see if I can probably lift Luka.
All right. What do you?
Well, we need to wind up.
You're no longer gripping. Go ahead, Challa. Let loose.
Oh, thank you. Luka, you need reclamation and recovery. We must get you somewhere where the... Actually, Irha, can't you just fix this?
There's nothing he can do. Just stop
There might
talking.
be.
It's too early in the morning.
I mean, I can try my lay on hands.
I'm
Let's
telling you,
try it.
it won't cure a hangover. Just, you know what?
Ira's gonna do
up.
this.
Like, shut your goddamn mouths up, both of you. And this is the first time Luca uses strong language against them. I'm clearly not in good shape to be walking alone. My head hurts. It's too early in the morning. I haven't eaten, and I need one of you guys to carry me like a goddamn princess to where food is.
Challa has food.
Challa holds a handful of berries in front of you. And as
He opens Luca's mouth for you to pop one in there.
Challa
he
slams
moves
one
away.
in, and Challa grabs Irha's wrist and tries to push it towards Luka. Just do it.
No,
Just do
he's
it.
struggling. He's
Just leave
struggling.
it.
Effie's holding.
Ira-
Effie's
We hold him down. We
All
hold
right,
him down. and force him-
athletics checks,
force-
everybody.
Ira
force the berries down his throat.
forcing his hand over to Luca to touch him, to do lay on hands. No.
Wait, hold on.
Wow. All right.
So as you guys try to like hold him down, for remarkably, even in his hungover state, he weasels out of your grip and goes down the street a little bit.
So Effie,
Does he crawl? Is he crawling?
Effie,
No, he's like stumbling because he's like not stable enough to be walking like on his own.
Effie, with her mage hand, takes the good berry and does it in a way where Luca's not looking, and she uses the mage hand to plop the good berry in Luca's mouth.
Bella starts to throw some of
No.
the good
Do some
berries.
rolls. Do some rolls.
Just toss them at it. Just toss them.
Actively trying to go away. Wait, can I just spit it out? Like you can't force it.
I use the mage hand to go in front of your mouth.
Okay.
He evades it.
Challa just keeps a handful of good berries open. He'll cast it again. He just keeps the reloads going for the mage hand.
God.
We're just tossing them at him.
We're just
Eat one.
Okay,
Eat
so
one.
so you chase Luca down the street, throwing food at him and trying to force feed him with
Yes.
a magic hand. Luca,
Ira's just watching
make
at this point.
me one dexterity saving throw. We'll see if we can do something here.
Wait, who?
You, Luca.
Oh, okay. Dexterity? Oh.
Challa's hand twitches around his explosive arrows.
Wait, hold on. Where did you go? There you go.
By the way, I need to send those to you.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
All right.
What do I roll? What do I roll?
Well, okay, so you're able to put the good berry, one of them, into Luca's mouth, but he doesn't have to eat them. So you just spit it out.
What if I use the mage hand to plug his nose?
You can't do that because the mage hand can't grapple. I'm already pushing it, letting you throw food at someone's mouth. So you guys chase Luca down the street.
Okay, Challa suddenly realizes, oh, he's getting carried away again. This always happens, Effie. This always happens, Irha. We need to relax a little.
Ira kind of nods to Challa and he kind of jogs over to Luca. Hey, okay, listen, we're not gonna force feed you anymore. Do you want me to carry you to the
He
tavern?
backs up, looking at you guys warily. He's
Luca,
not sure if he can
as you-
trust you.
As you back up, looking at them, behind them, you can see that an automaton comes out of around one of the corners and starts sweeping up the good berries.
Oh. Where? I don't have time for this.
You also notice that it looks kind of disappointed. It waited a long time to see humans.
Can I insight why it's disappointed?
Yeah.
Because you
do I
fell
notice
asleep
this?
drunk in the street and are being chased and thrown food at.
Okay, so that part is clear.
Come on, guys. You know why it's disappointed.
Okay, Luca, we peace agreement. Okay, we will take you to the tavern and let you do as you wish. You can be as drunk and as silly and sorrowful as you wish. Okay?
I don't want to be friends with the drunk.
Wow, thanks.
Hey.
But I'm
Any
done
elbows?
drinking for the night.
Ira's gonna slowly step closer. Can I pick you up? Please. I'm not gonna shove any good berries or anything down your mouth, I promise. Thanks. Fucking liking again.
Luca sighs and then just wraps his arms around his neck, like Ira's neck, and kind of like hops, like jumps up so like his arms could carry him like on his bottom, like a princess.
As Luca is distracted, Challa tries to mime to Irha. It's your hands, the hands. But he doesn't say that. He's doing a mime for you to.
As
He's trying to do sparkly hands as a mime.
yeah. I was already
That
playing
with
on
her
it.
mage hand.
So as Ira picks up Luca, he does lay on hands.
Okay.
As he picks him up.
Well, I have good
Well-
news and potentially upsetting news. The good news is you've cured Luca's hangover. However, you cannot cure grumpiness.
So, I'm just letting you know. You no longer have a hangover, but Irha's still carrying him like a princess, even though he knows he can probably walk.
Okay.
Before they
Yeah, but
arrive,
you
can
guys
I?
threw food at me
Hold on,
when
hold
I
on,
just
hold on,
asked
hold on.
to be carried here.
All right. So you guys are walking towards us. What do you two do?
Mainly you will see how Seino is like getting slower while eating, and he's like kind of playing with his food, and he will perk up and say, "Hey, Maelie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to tell you something." And
Okay.
and he's like he doesn't know what to do. Like he's avoiding eye contact and like all that stuff. And
She just kind of looks deflated and kind of neutral because she's not feeling great either.
Sen will like shyly say, "Do you remember this guy we met? that gave us these dice?"
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, did you ever saw me throwing the dice?
Well, no.
Well, you see, when we entered the aperture, there was a statue in the back. I think you were in the front with all the people at the console.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was there, I threw the dice because I wanted to like see what it does and get it over with, I guess.
Oh, well, I did notice it get pretty dark over there in that part of the room, and I guess I heard a little bit of laughter, but I wasn't paying the most attention. I was pretty preoccupied with Effie at the desk.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was it. And well, let's say he talked about the gambler Black, and he showed up at the statue, and that's why everything went black, because I think that's kind of his vibe. He kind of tries to chuckle a little bit, but like it doesn't work. And well, he asked me if I wanted power or like strength. And foolish as I was, I just said, yes, I do, because I thought it may help the party when I'm stronger, which makes sense, right? Right?
I mean, sure, I suppose. It doesn't sound like the best way to word it, but, you know, it's not bad.
Yeah, he said something what I'm like willing to put in. And I thought he maybe like means like, for example, like a favor I have to make for him and stuff, like something like that. And I just said, yeah, you can just take anything you want. And well, let's say that was poor wording, I think, because I think that changed and something that wasn't about me or like any in favor. Did you recognize that Irha was acting weird at the aperture?
I mean, not any weirder at the aperture than usual. You know he's been having memory lapses for a while now, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was in the middle of a lapse at the aperture. It was fine. He started acting, and she kind of looks to the side a little, like she's not sure how much to tell you. She's like, well, he acted a little bit odd at the station and here, but you know, there was so much rogue mana flying around and interfering with everything. it's not too surprising. And she clears her throat. I suppose you're unhappy because what you asked for, I guess, turned you back into a gnome, and that wasn't exactly what you expected. You're trying to look for a way to change your deal or something?
Yeah. The thing is, the gnome thing happened way after I summoned the guy. And there was one thing that I saw that made me doubt that me changing was the thing that happened. And he will gulp a little, and he's like a little trembling, like his fork is shaking, and he's like, I think he changed Irha's behavior. He was and he would just say, I saw that you two were way closer, and then when I returned back to the party, when the whole encounter went off, he like suddenly changed when I came back. And the thing is, and now he like tries to speak very fast. But the point I was making is, I talked to him again now, and obviously I didn't want that other people suffer from something I wanted. Like that was not my intention, not at all. And he's like total shaking. He asked me for he asked me for a favor that I can do, and he asked me what I want from it. And I said that if he could like make this go away, like that Irha is behaving like normal again. And he said he can, but for it, I have to, and he pulls out the black dice again. He gave me these again, and he said he doesn't like the order vibe in this place, and he wanted me to throw them in the tower, in the trial tower that we are heading towards today. And I don't know what to do.
All right. Stop right there. Stop right there.
Oh no. Oh no.
God.
It's been staring at you this entire time, hands gripping the table tightly. Her face is just impassive, but she's staring at you very hard.
Give me just a second. Oh God.
Oh, what did you do?
You silly man.
I believe Maelie figured it out.
I think the gambler figured it out that I'm speaking. I haven't thought about this.
Oh, Seino, our sweet, sweet gnome. What did you do?
Rainzz, why?
I swear.
I like how every time you're like, I didn't think about this.
But it's true. I didn't. I was like, why would he care? If I still do the favor, what does it mean?
All right.
Maelie is just staring at you, not eating, not nothing, just glaring, but no.
Seino's not looking at me. Yeah, I can't keep going. I think there's something happening right now.
All right. So the whole time Seino's been talking, Maelie, you've noticed that the shadows have gotten a little longer, gotten a little darker, gotten a little deeper. The candles, or the light in the room seems to flicker. And as Seino finishes his word salad, you feel that there is a presence in the room. A presence that you did not feel before. And as you are no longer in a dreamless continent, a small silhouette of a shadow will begin to manifest here, seated on the chair. Not fully manifested, but there. You can feel it lean towards you across the table, like it's leaning forward against the table. And you see a set of fingers begin to steeple. You notice that Seino has stopped talking, has stopped moving altogether. And then you realize in the room that nothing is moving except you. All right.
Oh god, now I drag Maelie into this. Perfect. Good luck.
Right.
Alright, give me a second.
I mean, now you get what I was talking about, I guess.
All right,
We love
here
our
we-
gnome.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
First, let me get this going.
Oh, let me hear it.
I'm guessing the others are not moving anymore either.
Everybody's not moving. You sent yourself in the shadow.
No, Maelie!
The shadow realm for real this time. Literally.
Hold on, I'm fixing you.
Oh.
Quiet, man.
Oh.
Alright.
He's really small. Like really, really small.
Alright. The presence will speak. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Hello, girl. Salutations to you.
Maelie looks at the shadow. Howdy. You're not my usual shadow friend.
I'm really nobody's friend. But maybe we might have a discussion.
Am I to take it that you're that gambler?
Oh, me? They call me the Gambler Black. But I was not the one that gambled. It was your friend here. He gambled away that which is most precious in exchange for power. But then, saddled with the guilt, he sought another way. But upon telling you, I'm afraid that he's rendered his hand useless. A few cards short of a flush. Therefore, his deal is not even close to its value. I'm sure that he'll go through with it, trying to make up, trying to cure his guilt. But the prize he's after, the prize I sense that you care for so much, remains out of reach. For I wonder, now that you know, can you get it back? Are you willing to do what it takes?
Maelie's eyes narrow. But she doesn't say anything. She just looks for a minute. There's a lot to give. I suppose, depending. I would definitely do what I could. But it all depends now, doesn't it?
Now the deals begin. Tell me, girl, do you love that one? And
Yep.
an image of Irha will conjure.
I do.
Your heart longs for him. And dare I say, the smallest little seed was growing in his heart for you. Until this one came along and decided that power was worth the flower. So I ask you this. If you want it back, if you want to reverse what happened, such a thing can happen. But I'm afraid it'll cost that much more.
So,
deal is simple. This one will roll his dice where I've told him. However, love is an expensive thing. So I offer you this. I will give you back that which you seek more than all else. But only after you punish this fool for breaking our deal. After he rolls his dice, take his life, and then you'll get your love back.
I disagree with being the one to dole out punishment. I'd be okay if you wanted to take from me. I'd gladly gamble away any physical thing I can spare.
Of course you would, because that's something you're willing to sacrifice. It ain't that easy, girl. Because you're willing to part with it means it ain't worth as much as you think it is. Only that which you would never do can give something that cannot be taken. Love is the most expensive thing on the menu, and I'll take nothing else but death.
She sits there, thinking for quite some time. Why exactly are you so hung up on death? Why's that gotta be the final price that Seino pays? There's lots of other ways to make his quality of life not worth living. Pain that could last longer than death. Same would go for me.
Well.
I don't think you know just how much I'd be willing to give up.
You'll feel the shadow lean back in his chair.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't think you'd have the heart for that kind of evil. You surprise me, girl. I suppose it's true. Pain would equal the pain that you've suffered. Perhaps pain. Yes.
The thing is, I love both of them. One is a friend, one is something more. But they're both important to the team. And I don't feel we could lose either of them. But pain, well, that's something I've spent a lifetime inflicting, I guess.
Very well, girl, then I offer you this instead. If you want pain, it won't be his pain. It'll be pain for all. You'll have to pay for his life and pay for the love that you want with a lot of pain. Take my hand, and you've got a deal.
Tell me how this pain will be paid, and I might just take your hand.
Suffering, girl. Suffering for all. Oh, yes. You will become an instrument of pain, of suffering. That'll do.
Spell it out, sir. Be a little more specific. Pain for all? Like I feel pain for everybody, or I cause pain to everybody? Tell me how, please.
Fine.
And with that, Maelie, you see visions and flashes of you standing over people screaming out in terrible agony as your wand falls short across their face, searing off their eyes and noses. You see Seino and all of your comrades looking at you with pained expressions on their faces at the person you've become. Your enemies lie in ashen wastes, their towers broken and fallen, dragons with their entire chests blasted open, and a burning sensation in your heart, not one of love, only that of ambition and hate. The Gambler Black offers you the black hat. It is the price that must be paid.
Black hat? Is it something that is known throughout your lore? Like, do other people know about this?
What I'm trying to do this in terms that the Gambler Black would explain it as, you will be evil.
Okay. Maelie is terrified. Because the last person she loved.
One of us.
In the
last
background,
person she
Sera holds
loved.
up thumbs.
Back on Conflux, when she explained everything that she did for her, career, all those evil things, he didn't love her anymore and turned her in. So she's still conflicted. If she is this evil, So she says out loud to the gambler, "Look, if I do as you say, and all those things you showed me came to pass, I wouldn't want Irha to feel obligated magically, right, to be in love with me. But if I'm doing this for the purpose of his love, what sort of guarantee is there that I wouldn't lose it being evil?"
You said you was willing to suffer any pain, girl. So you'll suffer the pain of losing his love, or at the very least, the risk of it.
It's not enough just to take from my own physical body and to cause me physical pain. You gotta cause emotional pain too.
It's not I that's causing it, girl. You asked for a price, and I gave it to you.
Arcadum, help me out. How would this work?
What do you mean?
How would being evil work? Like,
What do you mean, how would it work?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Maelie, come closer, Nessie.
Yes,
Let me tell you.
I'm close.
Aren't you tired of being nice?
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
you just want to go ape shit? So you remember that little voice in the back of your head that says, no, I probably shouldn't say that. Oh, I'm sure they didn't mean it that way. That voice will be replaced with, fuck that bitch! And then you'll literally turn them into ash.
My gosh.
Oh, yeah. See, evil means that you never have to say you're sorry, Maelie. That means yourself first. Your ambitions matter more than anyone else's. Your allies and your friends, they still matter, for as long as they remain useful to your own outlooks or the outlooks that you might share. Teamwork is still absolutely possible on Team Evil. It's just, it comes down to this, really. You know all those morals that keep you from putting yourself in an advantageous position? Those don't really become important anymore. Because after all, the only thing that matters in the end is winning. So, are you willing to gamble your very sense of personality and the pain that might come with that transformation. Such things are your choice, Maelie Wildglen. If you wish to restore the love that was lost, taken from you by Seino's foolish gamble, then you must pay for it with your own. It is still your choice. The gambler offers a choice. He forces nothing. Whether or not it's fair is irrelevant.
There can't be any other way to get it back except by taking a deal with the gambler.
Are you asking me that?
Yeah. Like, there wouldn't be, like fairy tales, like
The only thing
True Love's Kiss breaking the spell or anything like that.
The only thing I can tell you is that the Gambler Black is not an omnipotent being. He is not an absolute. But
Is
that
that the
is all-
gods,
but that-
Essie?
But that is all I can say.
My gosh.
The only thing I'll say in addition to that is that he is not all powerful or anything like that. There are certainly avenues you could take, but any of those avenues would certainly earn you his ire. It's up to you as to whether or not you're okay with that.
Well, alternatively, one more thing to consider on like the grand scheme of things. If I did it and was evil, would there be... Would it... It's hard to form it into words. My brain is running 1,000,000 miles an hour and my heart is pounding. Like,
Yes.
is there a way to redeem myself and like, yes, I go evil, but would there be a way to, like Lolly said, other deities or whatever, become less evil as time goes by?
Well, perhaps. But that
Kind
would
of like
depend.
this.
That would depend.
It would be.
That would depend. Do you want to at that point?
Gosh, it's so hard because like I could try and suffer. The thing is, oh my gosh, she might go evil anyways because. I have to decide now, right? I have to shake his hand right here now, not whenever Seino rolls the dice.
Oh yeah, you make your choice. If you don't accept his offer, then he expects you to kill Seino, and if you don't, then Irha's love will never return. That which the gambler has taken.
I'm gonna have to commission new art. She takes his hand.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yo!
Just
Yo,
sacrifice the gnome, bro.
This is gonna be sick. This is gonna be so fucking sick.
Well. Looks like we've got a deal, girl.
She nods once, holding his hand.
So let it be! So it shall be again!
She closes her eyes and just sits there.
Seino, you continue your word salad.
Yeah, so now I don't know what, like, is this the right thing to do? Should I do that? Should I roll the dice in the tower? I don't know, it could fuck some shit up. But I feel bad.
Maelie opens her eyes and looks across the table and says, "Look, Seino, you promised back when you first got the dice that you'd be sure when you rolled them. And since you weren't, I think it's admirable that you're doing what you can to make up for it. Go ahead and do what you said you would. Roll your dice. I think it'll all work out.
Okay. Yeah, I will make it back to normal again. I'm sorry. And he's like he will like put his head on the table and is like, I'm sorry.
All right.
Maelie gives him a sad smile.
Then about this point, these chuckle fucks walk in here.
Okay, we need to figure out we need to figure all this out for the good of the party and start considering others' situations as well.
What do you mean,
We
Challa?
keep making deals with entities and things like that without
You
talking
know
to
I've
each
been
other.
transparent about Seckle Q's this entire
We have, but you feel betrayed, don't you?
By what?
He kind of, with his thumb and his pinky, points at Irha and Maelie.
Well, yeah, I feel betrayed by them. I don't feel betrayed by Seckle Q's.
Are they talking out loud?
Yes.
Irha's gonna kind of whip around and he's be like, I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time.
You guys betrayed
You
us.
and Maelie betrayed us.
Can you give me whatever she had? He
Irha-
looks and sees a different look on Mailie's face, just thinks it's because of the food that she had, and he asks for the same thing.
Irha gently puts Luca down into the
He
chair.
doesn't let go. He
Okay,
actively
Irha
stays
is-
on you.
Irha is still, I guess Luca's like hanging onto Irha. Did you say betrayed you? You're
Yes.
joking.
Is this a
not joking.
surprise to you, Irha?
You're joking.
Is it? Was it not
What do you
obvious?
mean, am I joking?
Both of us.
You betrayed the entire party.
Twice
You
now.
and Maelie both. Twice.
Hey now, you're one to talk. I mean, think
What-
about
yeah.
it. How many times have you betrayed us? And how many times have you gotten us in more trouble than it's worth?
Irha
What do you
walks
mean
over to
betrayed
Maelie.
you?
Betrayed?
Dragging Luca, I guess.
Oh, like when
Morning.
in
Ira!
morning, Seino.
Ira,
Yes.
as you approach Maelie, you feel something strange when you look at her.
You feel just a couple butterflies. Your pulse gets a little faster.
Oh gosh.
There
Riser.
you see her, sitting there across the way.
Oh my god.
She don't
no,
got a lot to say.
Stop!
Why is your heart racing?
Irha pauses, looking to Luca, clearly flustered, and looks to Maelie. Don't worry about it. And he's gonna turn to face Effie and Challa.
Okay, Challa turns his chair around to sit in it
Sorry,
openly.
that wasn't Ira,
To
that
sit
was
in
me.
it, to sit in it, facing his group, and facing the rest of his group, remembering his PR training and how to communicate to your coworkers. But look, it's best we can talk here freely without calamari around. So,
Effie nods.
yes, he turns to you and he says, "Both of you, when the forces came that wanted us dead, imprisoned in space, when we didn't know where we were, when we were in danger, instead of following your party or having any semblance, any ounce, any minuscule bit of trust within any of us, you turned to them. You listened to the ghosts in your mind and this enemy." So you listened to this enemy, and then later on you went with the ghost in your mind rather than your friends again, twice in a matter of minutes.
Irha pauses as he is still very confused while Luca's holding on to him, and he's trying to gather his feelings all at once. So you're telling me, because some knowledge that you guys knew, something that you guys knew, we had to kill an innocent person who was trapped, imprisoned for thousands of years.
We all
And that's
saw
right to you.
that color when we died. Irha.
Well,
I don't know what
All
that color
sides.
means. Do you know, I don't know what that color means. I did what was right in my mind.
Forget about the color. Forget about the color for a moment. If you walked into this room, in this very room, and you saw Maelie pinned up against the wall by one of the robots with a knife to her neck, yes, you will kill that robot, no? No?
He wasn't doing anything. He was just there.
If Maelie was in any trouble with a robot facing her or anything else,
Ira's gonna pause. And don't you dare use Maelie as a thing. Don't use her as an example.
what's
Oh,
wrong
so
with
we
using?
now see where the loyalty lies.
Exactly.
She don't
You're
got
correct.
a lot to say. Sorry.
There is one damn person in this room who I can trust, I put every single trust to. And that's that wizard. And he's gonna point
Maelie
over to
betrayed you
Maelie.
too.
She's the
Ira's
one
gonna
who's.
pause.
She's the one who sided with the ghost.
She's the one that sided with Moko.
She stepped out of that room. She wasn't there. She had more trust in the
so
people
she
rather
didn't
than
have-
dealing
she
with that
didn't
people.
trust you. She didn't trust you in your judgment, Irha.
Ira
Look,
puffs.
It's old
and he
news.
kinda-
We've already apologized for that. No worries there.
No, no, you didn't.
Him and I did, yeah.
I don't recall that.
Me neither.
Neither do I.
It's called a private conversation, y'all. The conversation we had
Apologize
was
to the rest of the group.
I don't owe you guys anything. I don't owe you any apologies. Nothing.
Okay, we can agree to that, but at the very least, you owe us some trust when it comes to everybody's lives on the line. When it comes to
Ira,
our ability
Sit down and
to
kiss your
decide-
boots. Is that what you
No.
want me to do?
I had your back in that general store, Irha. I was the one that talked you out of killing the boy against my better judgment now that we are reflecting on everything. But I had your back, Irha, and when I needed you to have my back, when we were in a area that we had no idea what was going on, when I needed you the most, Irha, you turned your back on me and the rest of the party.
When somebody is so much more powerful than us, that could wipe us out in an instant, comes in the room and says, "What are you doing with that computer?" You say, "Oh, we killed a guy. Oh, we did this," and say everything we did. You know better than that, Ida. You can't play dumb and say, "Oh, I didn't realize the situation." It was clear. It was so clear. You and Maelie both.
why would we have lied to him?
I can even forgive.
Ira
the-
pauses.
It's
the-
not
the
lying,
person in the
Maelie.
chamber.
It's withholding the truth.
And you just
The
elaborate
truth is something I
everything.
cannot do. I cannot
this-
I cannot do that. You don't understand. I don't understand the things that
this
are in
was
my head
be-
right now.
This was before you made all those stupid mistakes. Well, even if you...
Wait, hang on, pause.
Oh, wait.
Does anybody know about Damocles and his deal with him at
No,
all?
besides-
No, you don't know anything.
Just
Nope.
just
Only you,
no one
Billy.
knows. Ira kind of starts tapping his foot, and he looks over to Challa. It doesn't matter.
Well,
I cannot tell anything.
cool.
I have to be truthful. If I lie to a degree of any point, you don't understand.
Well, you don't understand, Irha. Lying doesn't entail telling the truth.
okay.
Can I insight if there's something that he's withholding, he's not saying right now?
Okay, so here's the rules on social checks between players. You can only do that if each other agree to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I possibly insight what Irha is holding back?
Sure.
Can I?
Yeah, see, but
Because he's literally right there
Right.
and he's like hesitating. Like he could tell that there's something there's more that he's not saying.
There is nothing here. There is no magic that I've ever seen, witnessed, or felt in all my existence and lives that could make you speak. That will open your mouth and make you say something. You weren't charmed. You weren't possessed. You chose out of your own fruition to speak up.
He does.
Even if you
he
must
doesn't
speak
know.
the truth.
Can I? Is that a yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you, Maelie. And you, Maelie, you seem to have qualms with both of us still. Especially her.
I don't know
Why?
what if it's top 13 says.
You're not exactly stellar either, Challa.
I really don't know what the limit would be for Irha to be speaking. I don't know what role would be good enough for him to speak about Damocles, since that's a pretty heavy thing on him.
That's really up to you. You decide the DCs of that, right? If you really want to hide the fact that you know about that, then you would make an opposed roll. But all this is between you guys. Like, social roles can never be used like through hard game mechanics against other players. Players decide how they want those roles to affect each other. Yeah. You guys have that freedom. So
sure. I will roll against that then to make it simpler.
Maelie,
you could roll
deception.
Can you say the Stella? Can you say the Stella line again?
Stella?
You said. Well, you're not Stella.
You're not stellar either, Challa.
Well, who can be stellar like you, huh? And then he points to all the stars on her hat and shit, and he says, "Who can be like that? All perfect."
Oh.
Irregardless, I think what we're trying to get at is something happened. We used to trust each other implicitly with our lives, and something happened between Maelie and Irha, and now the rest of us are on the outskirts. You guys are prioritizing each other and feeding off of each other versus trusting the rest of your party.
I wouldn't jump to that. I think first we need to assess why Maelie has an issue with you and I.
I'm gonna do. Can I, for my roll against that, real quick? Sorry for interrupting. Do you want me to do at advantage or just normal? Okay.
That's totally.
That's up to you.
That's up to you.
That's
This is completely decided by you.
Cool. I'm going to do the roll at advantage, as this is something Irha is trying his best to keep close. Do I do that insight or deception?
You can also. I would say deception. Just say like a 13 means that Luca may or may not know that something.
Yeah, this is completely up to you. If you want my advice, I think it's best that you set DCs and see if people reach them. And then if they don't reach them, then you can tell them a little bit based on how close they get and how much based on how much they got past it. That's generally speaking the easiest way to do it.
I was just going to put it at his AC, which is 19. So Luca has a sneaky suspicion that Irha is holding something against from the party. But he's not sure what.
Your emotional armor class. It's so funny.
That actually works. That works pretty well. Yeah.
It works geniusly. Yeah. So
Seino has no emotional barrier.
So Maelie, what is it? Put all your cards on the table. What is wrong with us? What did we do?
Well, if you want my honest opinion, Ridge Row was an absolute shit show. Everybody in the general store with Moko, which was you and Effie and Irha and Luca who stayed. I mean, none of that should have happened in the first place. So I've got beef with all of you for staying. The only one who went and actually did anything was Seino with me to go and try and actually help the town. And then, because for some inane reason there was a teleporter at the house, not even the same day, and we're straight to the aperture without doing the rest of the stuff we wanted to do, right? And then even in the aperture, there's a bunch of stuff that happened. The Primus protocol, and then you went and had to make it worse, Challa, because you were ripping all the little mana reactor whatevers out of the teleporters, and we almost didn't escape with our lives. And then on the station, I mean, there's all that stuff with Folly. We were just trying to have a conversation. And if it's that you're upset with me about, for setting him free, I don't apologize. I would do it again in a heartbeat, because no matter what, I think you gotta stand up for the little folk, and I think you gotta be able to give everyone a second chance. We're all weapons. If that's what your problem is, because he's a weapon, well, so are we. So am I. If I use my magic the wrong way, it has devastating consequences. But the point is, you have to give him that chance. And I think he deserves a chance. He deserves a chance to live. I'm feeling kind of bad that we abandoned him. But you see that he actually did what he said he would. He said he would give us time to get off the station, and he did. All of us got away, scot-free, no problems. If I see him again, I think we should be friendly. There's no problems. And if it comes to the keeper, like, I don't know. I've got trouble with you. You got trouble with me. Let's just leave it at that.
We can square this quite easily, okay? If I didn't act, Moko would be dead. If you didn't act, that creature in the tube would be dead. We can both say that we have some moral inclination in those moments to save lives rather than others. Okay. Both we can chalk that up and say both of us have our differences. That's all right. But then
Maelie,
why in the aperture when the creature came? And then he points over to Effie, expecting her to follow through on them.
well, my thing was back when we were fighting the Eyeless Horde. You were the one that turned back and wanted to continue to clear them out, Maelie. That was way against everybody else's better judgment. But because you are important to us, Maelie, we all turned back and stood with you. You did not do that for us.
Ooh.
Irha kind of takes a deep breath.
I'm sorry. It's Challa going ooh.
Oh, she brought it back. She brought it back. She just brought it back. So you did that? So we stood up for you, and then when that creature came, you didn't stand up for us. I can see we both done the wrong things here, and we can accept that I failed in a ridge row or you did that. But the fact that you don't accept that fault in the aperture before you go to choose whether the creature lives or dies or go with him or not, do not acknowledge that as something you failed us with. It's a little sad.
If we're talking about failing, then let's go all the way back, huh, Effie? Let's go back to the barony. That's why I've been standing with Irha so closely. It's been ever since then. Ever since what happened, and there were mistakes, and I remember taking a vote at that time, what to do to fix it. I seem to remember taking a vote at the Eyeless fight, too. We sat there for just a split second and said, do we want to stay or do we want to go back? Some people voted stay. Some people voted go back. The same thing has happened time and time again. We voted for the aperture. We voted, well, not entirely. We kind of got forced into that when you were teleporting everyone, but we voted at the station. It's just what it is. That's how our team works.
So, the times we have voted, the issues we have with each other, the times that we just went out and did something we're fine with, I keep telling you guys democracy doesn't work, and he shoots a look at Seino like... we said so.
Well, may I be able to clear my name a little bit here, since we're throwing around accusations? First of all... Oh, why is she red? Sorry, that threw me off.
It's the facts. She keeps spitting facts. It's because she's spitting facts. That's why she went red.
She's so pissed. She's glowing.
She went Super Saiyan.
Sorry, this is just me trying to... this is me testing something out. Because, you know, Maelie is evil now, so there sure is a lot of back talk.
No. What? Okay, clear your name, Luca.
Anyway.
I have an idea.
Luca,
well, if you let me
Luca.
speak first, you know, allow others to speak and show them respect.
Maybe something you should learn, Effie.
You should pipe down too. Anyway,
a glance.
What happened at the barony, we can't place a lot of blame there. She didn't know. All right, yes, it was a big mistake, but I do not like that we left it like we did. Could we have gone back? Yes. I would have loved to fix that mistake, but there's nothing we can do now. That place that we left was a mess. It was dangerous. What could we do? We had nothing else to do but run. If all of you could recall. And what happened at the general store, well, I tried my best to stop those two, and he points at Challa and Irha, from hurting each other and doing dumb choices and mistakes. So while you guys were gone, I was trying to make sure that they weren't doing anything stupid. And furthermore, what were you two, and he points at Effie and Maelie, doing during that whole ordeal? Not I want to say.
Fuck, sorry, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay.
Don't.
Shit. Okay.
Shit.
Before all that stuff happened, you guys disappeared. Where were you guys? You guys didn't say anything to us. Didn't talk to us. There wasn't a lot of communication from that point on. No one was talking to each other. And I just have a feeling that all of us are keeping things from each other, except now since we're all laying it all out. And then the aperture. Well, what could we do there? We had Folly, yes, he's a weapon, yes, he had a sense of danger, but now we left that place in shambles. And now he's free. And we also have to remind ourselves the fact that now that he's free, there's other things out there that could use him. So yes, you did something right, quote unquote, but now we have to deal with the consequences of that if it comes back and bites us in the ass. But now we're here. So are you ready to feel the ripple effects of that?
It's ready.
You mean... Oops, sorry. You mean the ripple effects of everything we've ever done? That's not a new surprise.
Right.
It's our lives. And now we just have to figure out how we're going to deal with this together by talking to each other.
It's nothing got to do with Folly. It has to do with the keeper of that place that you all laid out our lives to. That is the problem here. We need to know that if we are in a situation and we're on a mission, we are fighting something, we are trying to figure out a puzzle, that when something else comes in, you won't just lay out everything we've learned, all the information we are trying to hide, all the secrets and things we can muster. Right, Effie?
Right. I mean, it comes down to, Irha, I didn't snitch you out to the guards when they had you tied up that you tried to kill the kid. I could have done that. You did that to me.
Irha pauses once more. Something else changed. There's something I have to follow my oaths. I have to. There's something I have to do.
Can I inside check? He's trying to hide.
So why were your oaths not as important then? Why are they more important now?
Inside check that.
Yeah, what are you hiding? He's looking directly in his eyes since he's still like holding him.
Yeah, I was like, is Luca still just holding onto Irha while saying, like, spitting mad stuff right now?
Maelie, do you need some ice? Do you need some ice? You seem like you're heating up.
What's ice?
It's the solid state of water.
Oh.
Ira's freckles are burning too hot for him to see.
Oh yeah, no, Irha is like, he is doing his best to hold everything in his will. Quite frankly, Effie, it's none of your business what my oaths mean to you. They should mean nothing to you. And you have no business asking me about them.
Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds real quick. Maelie, go to your chat, go up to the top, go to the left on the map screen. Do you see the little icons that are floating there? Click on your token first. You see them pop up?
No.
You don't see them.
I really don't.
Unfortunate. That's okay. I'll just copy paste it to you in a DM. Continue, everyone.
I'm sorry.
Sustenance, can we get 6 milkshakes, please?
He'll spit those out.
What if I'm lactose intolerant? Do you ever think of that, Challa?
Lay on hands yourself.
Luca actually lets go and goes to actually get food.
Irha pauses and realizes that's a really smart idea.
Coffee.
Okay, but whatever.
Irha.
Yes.
It is none of my business, but you're the one that brought up that things changed with your oaths. I was just asking.
Then stop asking.
Okay.
Then I'll stop asking. Easy as pie.
That's fine. You see how you had a secret, and we didn't force it out of you, and we're not spreading it around, and we don't care.
Speaking of, hang on, Challa. Why are you suddenly being so nice to me?
What do you mean?
You're suddenly being so nice to me. You decided to shit in my mouth, literally, by the way. Not very appreciative of that. And then you start trying to attack me when we're doing that fucking thing with Moko. The only person who stopped me from doing anything was Effie and Luka. And the entire time you were firing at me, and I had every opportunity to attack you. But guess what I did? I stood my ground, and I did not do anything to you. You're
Challa
being so
waves.
nice to me all the time. What happened with that?
Challa waves his hand and he says, "Well, okay, firstly, it's the same reason why we're talking now. We argue sometimes, we're with each other other times. And we were just in a
I
prank
don't
war.
hear you.
We were doing pranks back and forth.
You know
We were
what,
doing a
Challa?
prank. Yeah?
Now that Irha brought that up, you also took the side of Moko over your own party.
No, I wasn't gonna kill anybody.
You didn't know him. He was a child. He was some
You
stranger.
didn't know him.
He was my
terrible.
friend. He was
He
my
doomed the
friend.
town.
He
What's
was
his
my
middle name?
friend.
Doomed the
He was
town.
my Jokio. He was my friend.
What's his
And
last name?
no, it's not. He lies about.
Yeah, it
Nobody
is.
knows his real nice name. Nobody knows his real
Moko
last name except for
Jokio.
me because we're friends. No, that's his middle name. He doesn't actually say it. It's because we're friends. We know. But I told him I'd keep a secret. Unlike you guys.
Can I do a assumption check on that? See if he's.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh shit. Okay. Let me. Yo, middle names don't exist, bro. Like he's lying clearly.
Arcadum, does Moko Joko have a middle name?
No.
Oh.
No.
But would Challa know that Moko Joko does not have a middle name?
Challa's making this up, and you can tell.
Yeah,
from
he's
the-
good.
Yeah. I was just getting.
No, wait, that was a
progressively
deception
more
check,
annoyed.
not an insight check.
But either way, Challa,
Yeah, it's because I don't think he's lying.
when I wanted to go and gather stuff for the town because both Maelie and I shared with everybody that the town was going to be overrun, Moko said that he didn't want to share anything with the town, which is why I started gathering things.
He said that
And
he
you
didn't
still
want to
ratted
be.
this out.
He said he didn't want to be. There's no. Okay, Challa looks over here just like, just because I used a word doesn't mean you have to use it against me. You can actually. That's not at all what happened. Okay.
You're gaslighting.
He said he didn't want to be forced, or you said he had to use his stuff. He didn't want to be forced. He would
share with the town. And he said,
Need-
no, I am not going
need.
to share with the town.
He did not say he is not going to. He says you. He said you cannot ignore. That's not what he said. He says he didn't want to be forced to.
He
said
say
he
that.
didn't.
He said, I don't want to share with the town. And
He said
even
that-
when he was in front of the guards, he told, God, what the fuck was his name?
But
He told the guy,
the guy. I can't remember his
the
name right now
guy,
either.
You mean Ambrose?
Ambrose.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
The handsome guy?
He told Ambrose that he
handsome
was
man.
not going to share with the town, and Ambrose had to convince him to.
Sure. Yeah. It's Moko. You know, is the guy.
I don't
He's a
know
boy.
him. We knew him for 12 hours.
He was my buddy in the bathtub. It
Can
was
we move
alright.
on from Moko?
Quick question. Can
I
I,
hope he's
roll a
dead.
stealth?
Anyway.
Can I
If
roll
he-
stealth to get a T?
Sure.
I think they're not paying attention enough to.
Perfect.
No, I'm not paying attention.
Okay. I may have liked Moko too much. He reminded me of a lot of people I used to know. And I'm trying to see the best in him, you know. Maybe I liked him too much. I'll accept that as a flaw. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now that we can move on from that.
All right. Before we do another topic change, let me go see what Sera's up to, who's been waiting patiently for your guys' argument to end.
Oh boy.
She hasn't been waiting. Calamari's been shopping.
All right, Sera,
haven't been
would you
sure.
like to go to Archivists?
I would love to. I was over here interacting with your Twitch chat, egging everybody on.
Interacting
boy.
with my chat? Whee!
Is it shopping time? Wait, okay, let me find myself. Oh, look at the little baby archives.
Yeah, where are they?
Damn.
Oh,
At the gate.
he's so cool.
Yeah.
Sera's completely gleeful. She's forgotten that she's a half devil, all of that. She is full back in her old human mind, and she will march right up and look a little shy. Hello.
Greetings, Organic. This one is the Archivist. What do you want?
I'd like to understand, well, your archives. What's
Very-
available here? What do you maintain?
The archives are available with all sorts of pertain knowledge. There is knowledge of dragonkind, knowledge of the humans. There's a lot of background noise on somebody's mic there. Anyway,
Oh, is it me?
no.
Okay.
What are you looking for specifically?
Everything. Do you have an index? How do you catalog?
Printing brochure. All right, I'll hand you a piece of parchment with.
She's almost vibrating with excitement.
This is really
And
cute.
she will completely devour it. She'll read right through it. She doesn't even give it to Bodo to lick. She's gonna read it herself.
All right.
What do we got? Do you have an actual list of everything that's here?
So the list of everything that's here is pretty straightforward. It has different aspects of the different dragon storms, so you can learn about them. You can also learn about the first humans that were created on Dragonstar, and you can also learn about the Wasted Lands.
What are the Wasted Lands? Are those here in Dragonstar, or is that somewhere
Yeah.
else? Oh, geography type thing?
Or the Dying Lands, excuse me, they're Dying Lands. The Dying Lands exist at the center of Dragonstar, which is where the basically the stagnation of the dragons' undecided war against each other is spreading like a sickness
like
from the center.
Like war grounds?
Yeah.
Ooh. Are those my 3 options?
Well, there's each of the dragon storms, so the different colors and stuff, the Dying Lands or the first humans.
Dying Lands, please.
Okay, so the Dying Lands are referred to as the Dying Lands because the actual capital of Dragonstar is found in the center.
Ooh.
But
Wait, let me get my notes up.
okay.
Dying Lands, capital is in there. Okay, keep going.
So the capital of Dragonstar is called Drakenholm.
Okay.
And the capital city is found at the center of the Dying Lands. And the reason for that is that since the Dragon Storms could not resolve their disagreements using the humankind like they originally ordained after this many times of strife. That's why the humans were created. They were created as a methodology to decide the difference between the different Dragonstar storms and all the different things without the need for war. Unfortunately, when the humans disappeared, the Dragonstar dragons eventually had to resort to warfare in order to make their decisions over their governance. And this ended up in a war between the dragon storms that basically started at Drakenholm before it spread like a sickness throughout the center of the land. Essentially, the Dying Lands is both a cursed wasteland and a graveyard of the dragons that have fallen during the fight. And the reason why it happens in this way is that when dragons fight on Dragonstar, the actual world is fighting against itself. So when one dies, a piece of the land also dies. An element or an aspect, different things like that, will either diminish or go out entirely. And this is why it is so important that humans, or mortals, have returned, the children of the blood, have returned, that they can aid in the decisions needed to be made by mortal kind, which was written down in the old stones. So.
Written in the old stones. Where are those?
The old stones are in the capital.
Okay.
And essentially what it means is that the dragons of old, when they decided that they would create a race to make their governing decisions for them in an unbiased and limited nature due to the shared consciousness that they all have, they wrote into the stones the laws that gave the humans that power that the dragons could not overturn. So.
Sorry, say that. That dragons could not return?
That dragons could not overturn. They could not supersede the stones.
Got it. Could not.
Which is why they're kind of trapped in this perpetual suffering.
Logistical. How do I spell Drakenholm?
I'll type it out for you.
I did Draconhome. Wait, did you put it in?
Yeah, I put it in Foundry.
Foundry. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, I spelled that wrong. Okay. Clarification. When one dragon dies, a piece of the world also dies. For example, like a dragon that represents a specific element or something like that, when they die, that element's no longer represented in the planet.
So, in a way, it's not absolute like that. It's more so red dragons represent fire. Gold dragons also represent fire. As gold and red dragons are rivals and they kill each other, when enough of them die, fire itself begins to dwindle. Do you see what I mean? It's kind of a linear representative kind of ratio destruction. It's not a 1-for-1 trade. Now
Got it. So there's not one dragon.
No. There's not one. However, the older a dragon is, the more of its element
Influence.
or aspect it influences. So if an older dragon dies, that's way worse than a younger one.
Right. So I'll say the greater its aspect is.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And then I had one other question. Give me a sec. Oh, yes. So because they're in a perpetual war, are there previous decisions that were made by the last humans that are still in effect because they can't be overturned?
That is something that the records indicate that there were, but they were overturned by human decision before the humans disappeared, which is why the dragons are stuck in a perpetual war.
I'm going to say that back. So is it that there's no laws right now established by humans?
So essentially, when the laws were established by humans and the governments was being handled, there were different systems of judiciary and executive decisions that were made by the system put in place by the humans. However, because of the old stones and because of the way that it was operated, that would only continue to be successful and effective as long as there were humans. When the humans disappeared and left, which specifically was because of the exiled storm, the traitor storm, took the humans, there were no humans on Dragonstar to make those decisions, and eventually those rulings fell apart because there was no one to enforce them or to make new ones. But the last thing that actually happened was that when the humans left, they overturned almost all the laws. And the dragons believe that when they did this by the influence of the exiled storm.
This was
Yeah.
Of exiled storm. So how does one go about finding what laws are in effect?
Well, that is going to be if you enter the antechambers. The antechambers of law, which are not here. You are in the training town, basically.
Okay.
Or not? It's not called the
Antechambers of
training
laws
town.
are in the capital.
It's the orientation. You're in orientation still. This entire city is designed to train and introduce new humans that come from other places, and it hasn't been in effect since the humans left. So.
Okay. And the antechambers of laws, those are in the capital?
Yes, they are. They are currently inaccessible because of the Dying Lands' curse. No dragon can get close, and the dragons are needed in order to open the doors.
No dragons can get close.
Hence, why the Dying Lands is a serious problem. However, as was kind of explained earlier, the dream anchors of each of the storms, if they were to be restored, the Dying Lands might begin to heal.
Okay. What's a dream maker?
So the dream anchors are representative of the storm's existence within the dream. So each of the dragon storms have their own section that make up the whole of the dragon storm. And the dragon storm itself being the collective dream of all of dragonkind.
Okay. So the whole dragon storm is a collective dream.
I think I went over this last session.
I don't remember the dream makers.
But in either case...
I mean, I know out of character, but I don't think you went over it last session.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm going over it now. So the dream anchors represent the different representations.
Wait, anchors or makers?
Anchors.
Ew! Okay, never mind. I thought these were entity. Okay, never mind. Let me change this to anchors. Okay, so the Dying Lands curse. Why can dragons not get close?
The reason they cannot get close is because so much death has happened there that now the land has become cursed and if dragons get close enough, their life force will be drained out of themselves. Specifically, there's also rumors that this sickness has caused a terrible affliction known as lichdom to befall the dragons, making draco-liches.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that liches were one of the potential things that could take on a dragon.
Yep.
So that's a rumor.
Well, that's what's rumored in the text that is happening now, but
yeah.
I mean, obviously nothing is that concrete.
What was the word you used? The lich dragons?
Draco-lich.
Okay.
I like that little twang you put on it. You put some stank on it, though. I like that shit.
What? Draco-lich?
You said a little. You say that little Polish, mate. I gotta say.
Well, yeah. I believe that's where the word comes from.
Draco-lich?
Well, that's what lich comes from, I believe, is a Slavic word. I'm pretty sure, but
I like the stank.
Mostly I say because it sounds cool, so I say it that way.
It does sound cool.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Out of character, do you guys have any questions before I keep going?
I mean, I can't act on
We're
that
not there.
knowledge. Like, I would have to be there.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. Alright, what else is in this Dying Lands text? Anything else?
Well, that's pretty much it for now. I mean, there's descriptions of like what kind of dangers you could face going into the Dying Lands, like liches and various forms of other undead, curse bearers, all kinds of different things like that.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Curse bearers?
Curse bearers, yes.
Okay.
And there's also
like hot men.
What?
Brooding men.
Yeah, being a hot guy is a deep curse, dude.
Yeah. It's like cursed bears.
Well, bearers.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Not as cool.
Not as cool.
My God, dude.
What other types of monsters?
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Kieran's.
Hold on, 2 seconds.
Wait, I can't ask that because I'm not there. Never mind.
I was getting a call. Should we finish off what we were doing in the corner? If you don't mind, Lolly, while he's gone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you?
Where did we leave off at? We were
Okay,
chilling.
okay. There is only one way to settle this.
There's one way to settle this, you guys.
Okay, Seino, can you referee?
Oh. He has his tea in his hand, is like totally out of the conversation.
Here's the thing, right? We're all here and we have to go meet the person that is going to decide our prophecies. The reason we're here and the reason they need us is to help decide laws. If we don't trust each other and we're going to be arguing this entire time, we're not going to be able to make any progress, and the dragons are just going to kill us.
Okay.
So, the only way to settle this, I think, and she kind of looks over at Challa and gestures for him to
I'm just with you. Okay, on 3. 3, 2, 1. Wrestling match.
Wrestling match.
Wrestling match.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway.
I decline. Thank you.
You get one spell, Maelie. We do a wrestling match, me and Effie against you and Irha, and this is all settled. Forever.
I'm actively not participating in this wrestling match.
Before that, anything else you want to know, Sera?
Oh, I was letting them finish their things. You gotta go soon, right, Zahaab?
In like 40 minutes, you can go first.
Oh.
You go first, no worries.
So what were you were giving me a list of monsters that are in the Dying Land?
Oh, yeah, let me just get those open there.
A wrestling match requires strength, and I'm gonna win.
I have no strength either. You'll be your guys' champion. I'll be ours, and then we'll wrestle 0 strength, 0 strength. Just
Oh my God.
straight D20s, straight D20s.
Zahaab, if I
have no
remember,
strength either.
oh my God, we're all strengthless people.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so good.
Fucking gnome. It's a fucking gnome.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
This is out of character.
When you have siblings, right? Sometimes the way that you need to like settle
Just
things. It should just like wrestle each
smack
other,
the
and then
fuck out
you
of 'em.
stop and you exactly.
Yeah.
What if I
That's
pull
the
out the ultimate kick move where I lay on my back and start kicking my feet?
Okay. Okay. Oh,
That's out
man.
of character, by the way.
Yeah. That's gonna be lit.
Dear
But
God,
okay.
wrestling.
Okay.
All right.
Melee?
So essentially,
is Lolly then?
essentially, Sera, there are liches, many of the different types of undead, curse bearers, and there's many different types of aberrations. These include, but are not limited to, intellect devourers, grave worms, and also a few beholders, which are no longer trademarked.
Cool.
Yee.
Scary, but cool. Oh gosh. Okay. She's standing in the corner. Just is he talking to her, or she's reading this?
You're reading that.
Okay. She's just off in the corner, completely absorbed. She'll put that tome. Is it just one?
There's lots of books that you're reading over to learn about this stuff.
She'll put them all back precisely in the spot that she got them. And she'll return to the archivist. Archivist?
Yes.
Do you have a collection of spells that I could study as well?
Spells for learning are in this section. And he will gesture towards a section marked Draconic Spells!
She'll give him a singular nod. What is your designation?
This one is designated as Archivist. This one has been called in the past Archie.
Thank you, Archie the Archivist. And she'll go on over. If there's a desk, she's going to sit primly at the desk, and she'll start to look at what's available.
All right, so that's just a bunch of draconic spells. There's a lot to go over there. I'll have them all written out for you, the ones that you're capable of casting, and you can choose which ones you want to learn.
Okay.
That'll also be explored in your subclasses that you can choose from if you want, as well. So.
Okay.
Anyway.
Does it make sense to leave her there studying it while we go back to everybody else, or should I just have her move on?
Yeah. Because you're going to be studying them. There's a lot there.
Okay, let's leave her there then.
Alrighty. Meanwhile.
So, like I was saying,
Okay. Oh,
we need to, before we move on, which we should, and go into that spire-looking thing. We need to hash this out. And
we need to
move on.
we need to get it out of our system. Ida, you against me outside right now. Wrestling. No armor. No attacking. No weapons. Just who can pin the other down.
Okay.
They win. And then we move on.
Irha looks
New
over
of
to Maelie.
A new
Looks over to
season.
Challa. Looks back to Maelie, looks back to Challa. Okay. As long as my clothes don't get dirty.
Don't worry about that. I can clean them
Just
again.
take the clothes off.
I got prestidigitation if you don't want to take them off.
I'll see you outside.
Well, you know, Maelie, that'd be really nice if you cleaned my clothes. I bet you do a lovely job at it. Anyway, I'm gonna go kick this fucking ranger's ass. And he walks out.
Luka gets up so he can do that.
Maelie.
What?
Can you move
offer's
me
still on
outside
the
to
table.
Challa?
In all this excitement, I've forgotten what your offer was. Sorry. What was it?
We also go in, throw our hat in the ring to wrestle.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's get this over with.
Let's go.
Iris slams open the door and he like walks outside pointing to Challa. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Do you have any cowboy quick like
Yeah.
meeting at dawn music? Like,
I actually have cowboy battle music.
Okay.
Hold on.
Also, Melee's token's really super small.
It is. I've heard it's because I'm evil now. Evil comes in a different size.
Oh no!
So
Hold on.
having a tiny referee is great.
Yeah, I like that he's 1/4 of a square now.
You reduce down to be even more potent.
But by the time Calamari gets back, she's gonna be like, "Who am I wrapped up with? What the fuck?"
Calamari gets back. I'm crying.
I can't wait for you to color that to her face.
Okay, I don't even know how these rolls are gonna work. I know
Hold
there's
on.
like.
We'll let Arcadum. We'll let Arcadum help.
I got it.
This is real combat. This is real combat with real AC. It's not emotional combat anymore.
Oh wait.
Well, Luca watches
Seino's
them,
not
and he
standing here.
ordered some pancakes and some bacon and orange juice, and watches them as he sits on the ground.
Ring card go again.
I was going to unveil this song when
Oh.
when Maelie first got into a drawdown, but I freaking love this song, like a wand drawdown. But
I mean, this is close enough.
This will work.
You got 2 girls.
Okay.
I probably won't get to play the good guy version. I'll have to save the evil guy version
Oh boy.
because she's wearing the black hat.
Yeah.
Is there something playing right now?
And there will be. Hold on, I'm loading.
So, this black hat, is it like corporeal or is it ethereal like the
Oh no,
sword?
black hat is in the concept of the bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you could also wear a black hat. That'd be
I
cool.
mean,
Like hackers.
We'll talk
You got
about the art
black
commission
hats.
later.
You got
boy.
gray hats and you have white hat hackers.
Speaking of commissions, I need to catch up on mine and also go check up on one. Let's go see if I can find it.
All right,
Is this during the wrestling?
all right, here we go. Okay, and let me see if you guys hear this.
Not yet.
Ooh,
And-
ooh.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
Oh, wait.
I do.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
I'm on that
Oh my god.
internet.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
hear
there we go.
anything
I
yet.
got it.
Ooh.
All right, let's do it.
Initiative time.
Who's going first, the boys or the girls?
It's initiative. Who rolls?
Maelie takes off her hat, her jacket, and her scarf and gets ready.
Oh shit!
Oh, I rolled the same. That's sick.
All right, Maelie,
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Maelie,
Charges one. Yeah.
3,
it's time to
2,
go
1,
ape shit.
Go.
All right,
So,
athletics check. Take that bitch down. Grab her hair. Grab her hair. Fuck. Unfortunately, Maelie has all of the combat training of a mongoose and misses. She tries to grab your hair, Effie.
Okay.
Irha.
Okay. God, one second, I'm refreshing. I gotta figure out this freezing thing. Sorry. Okay, I guess I'm gonna roll for enough strength check.
Athletics check.
Athletics check. Oh fuck.
Contested. Is it contested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
Oh my.
This is so weird.
These lovebirds.
Irha does a windmill attack. All right. Effie and Challa both make an athletics check to see if you tie with them.
Maybe we should have kept it.
We can use
not
athletics or
loving.
acrobatics, right?
No, athletics.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All
Oh
right,
my God.
you guys are not fucking okay.
Challa dips out the side of the way, like as Irha stumbles, and you're just like, pussy.
Effie
All
just
right.
kinda slaps Maelie's hands away.
Pussy.
Like, no.
Tasting your own medicine with the
All
game
right,
away.
all right, Effie, it's your turn.
Athletics or acrobatics?
You know what? I guess I can let you guys use acrobatics. Well, no. No, it's athletics. It's athletics.
All right, we'll use
Okay.
athletics.
It's a slug match.
I'll use
All
I'll
right,
use the
Maelie.
acrobatics too.
Maelie, roll athletics.
Okay.
Oh! Effie comes back to push Maelie, but she holds her ground. You suddenly notice, Effie, that the normal, like, lovely glint in Maelie's eye seems to have turned to something else. Her expression is way more sour than you thought.
You know what I love about this whole thing? None of us have a plus to athletics, so it's like
Yeah.
totally different playing ground.
Challa ducks down. He's going. Oh wait, sorry, Zeph. Okay, Challa ducks down. He's going for a double leg. He's never done one before. He's just seen it. Somebody else do one, and he thinks that's enough. He goes to sweep down.
Irha.
Irha kind of like sees the movement and he's like, oh shit! So he tries to get out of the way from Challa's duck down and grab onto him to throw him on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Challa goes for the tackle and is grabbed and just picked up off the ground, wiggling his legs.
I imagine he steps forward, he takes 2 steps, and Irha just grabs him by the hair, pulling him back.
Like, you guys ever been in high school and seen 2 kids that don't know how to fight, trying to fight each other?
Yes.
That's what's happening right now, dude.
A lot.
So
Every day.
Irha, go ahead. Oh, okay.
Come on, where's all that fight you had?
All right, Maelie.
So,
Okay.
Maelie, it's my
Well,
turn.
Yeah. All right, Effie.
All right.
Oh!
All right,
Take
Effie.
those sunglasses off your smug face, darn.
All right, Effie, what do you do?
So
Maelie tries to
I'm
grab your
seeing Maelie-
sunglasses. She tried to grab your glasses.
She grabs her wrist and kind of like puts it behind, grabs her arm and puts it behind Mailie's back.
Uh-oh. She's going for a hold. Oh, shit. All right, Irha. Tell me what you're doing.
Irha's currently holding onto Challa's hair, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Bowser,
Okay, cool.
throw him.
No, Irha's gonna pull onto his hair and bring him onto the ground and start to straddle the shit out of him, holding him down.
Oh, shit, he's riding him. This is getting weirdly sensual, guys.
I know.
Oh, no. Challa, quick. Yeah!
Okay, you pull him down, and what he does is he actually does a jujitsu inversion, dude. Google jujitsu, if you're in chat, Google jujitsu inversion.
It's great.
So what he does is he's resting on his neck, and he's using his arms as his legs, and his legs as his arms. He's basically completely flipped.
So they're just standing on top of each other.
He's
now.
hand and foot fighting, your feet and hands. Just go in there.
This is so fucking crazy.
You know that meme of the shark getting rotated? That's what's happening.
Seino just sees a pretzel.
Basically,
Like-
they're in a pretzel right now.
Yeah.
So wait, hang on. To clarify the rules, is there punching or no?
No hitting of the hair or face.
No, it's just grappling.
Okay.
You gotta pin the other
Yeah,
down.
you're just trying to pin.
WWE
Great.
rules.
All right, Effie, what are you trying to do?
So Effie kind of has Mailie's arm behind her back and starts going to push her towards the ground.
Uh-oh. But with that roll, Maelie twists her arm back around. Wait, what? She starts wild and bucking out. She can't stop. She's a wild beast. She's so angry.
Okay, with the inversion, he tries to get his feet round Irha's ears and to yank Irha down. Okay, out of those fluffy ears. Let's see if he can do it.
Waddle, waddle.
Ooh, he's rolling like the
All right, Irha.
Irha, you're up.
I'm sorry. What was going on? My partner walked in.
Oh, it's alright. He's flipped. He's tried to take his feet and wrap them around your ears and bring him down. He rolled a 6. You need to roll it to contest it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool.
No ear grabs. No ear grabs.
No ear grabs. No ear grabs.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
oh fuck. Oh no.
Is Challa facing towards Irha's back right now?
His feet. He's bouncing on his hands to where your legs are, and his feet are like trying to swaddle your head, and I think you block them with your arms or whatever.
Yeah. So Irha's gonna block him with his arms.
Wheelbarrow
and he's going to- Yeah, basically. He's gonna grab him and turn him around. To wheelbarrow him. But instead of letting him stand on his feet, he's going to kick his hand, stand on his arms. He's gonna kick his arms down, so he just face plants to the ground.
Challa tries to keep his hands going to keep himself walking. We'll settle this one on the next turn.
All right,
Move forward,
go ahead, Maelie. Go ahead, Maelie.
Oh.
What are you doing, Maelie?
Well, with that momentum from being turned around with my arm, I'm trying to throw Effie to the ground, you know?
Oh, okay, all right.
Nope.
Unfortunately,
It's not happening.
Effie's the tall girl.
Oh.
Fuck.
You kind of just hug her around the waist, and she's like,
And I give a little tug, kind of like, you know, huh.
God. Remember, guys, that's the fading star. I'm gonna body slam you! Alright, Irha. Wheelbarrow that man.
Ira's going to attempt to wheelbarrow the man, but not actually. He's just dragging him. He's just shoving him more into the ground because he tried to attempt to knock down his arms.
Oh, God.
I barely win. Challa, okay, so what Challa does is he kind of switches back around and he crunches himself up. So you're holding him by the ankles, right? And he does like a crunch forward. So you're holding him up and his face he's about to launch himself into your face on his turn.
Oh, God.
He gets a glint
Ira knows
of
what's coming. He's scared.
he gets a glint of Effie, like kind of winning right in this position. He's like, ooh, look at your girl, and he ends the turn.
All right, Effie. Tell me what you're doing.
so Effie, now that Maelie's kind of crouched over, like trying to grab her by the waist and flip her over with not being very successful, Effie's kind of gonna try and grab Maelie, like hinge forward and grab Maelie by her waist, so they're kind of like, in like a weird arch.
Oh, God, dude.
So now they're just an arch.
They're just in an arch right now. She can't get a hold of it. They're just grabbing at each other. They're trying to take out each other's legs, bro. Challa, launch yourself.
Okay, Challa's gonna launch himself into Irha's head, trying to grab around the collar and like turn all of his force around and
Don't
like
ruin
slam
his
him into
feathers.
the ground.
Don't ruin his feathers.
Slam him into the ground like a judo move. He's going for it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hang on. My thing is not open right now. Can you roll it for me, Arcadum?
Sure.
Let's see what happens.
Oh!
He flips. And Irha, can you go the square in front of Challa? He flips you, judo throw you into the ground. Slams your
Great.
pedal.
And
Fuck, it just goes straight forward.
slam!
So Zahaab is on
Mud
top
goes
of Ira
everywhere.
now.
Yes.
Great.
One more round to pin. Let's go.
Oh, it's my turn.
No,
so
it's Maelie.
Ira-
It's Maelie.
Oh, it's my list. Okay. I was
okay.
like, oh, what's going on?
So, Effie, we're arched grabbing each other's waists, right?
Grabbing at
Yeah,
legs
so
and
you
waist.
So I was standing up, right? You grabbed my waist.
Yeah.
So you're kind
Yeah.
of hinged forward, and then I hinge forward on top of you and grab your waist. So we're a weird arch right now.
Okay, so I'm going to try and like crocodile roll to throw you to the ground.
Oh, shit!
Okay.
She's death rolling, bro! Oh, that was so ambitious. Oh, no.
So you're kind of weirdly twisting, and I feel you trying to do that, but I just hold strong. My core is tight.
Oh, her core is so tight, bro.
She's so strong.
All right, Irha. You gotta make it out of this or you're gonna get pinned.
Yeah. So, Ira moves his legs to the admin of Challa and does his best to like, honestly dig his feet, his boots into Challa's admin and kick him off. He's
Oh,
gonna kick him off.
shit.
He's gonna try to kick him off of him.
Yeah, use your boots. Yeah, kick him.
Seino's like next to him, like, one!
One!
I got this. Challa's gonna try and swing around the foot and like kind of traditional WWE pin.
Oh,
Oh! Gets done.
1, 3, ah!
Ding, ding, ding!
Challa takes it! RKO out of nowhere!
Challa puts his arms in there and he just fucking turns around to the audience of no one.
Ira is just now like sprawled
and
out on the
he
ground
would-
laughing.
He reaches down and tries to help Irha up,
Challa has a
Look at
flashback
your
of biggest
ponytail.
ass.
Slap him, slap him.
Biggest ass flashback. He helps up Irha.
Ira takes his hand and gets up.
And he goes in for a
realizing
hug.
he's very muddy.
Oh, they
He
hug
goes
him.
in for a hug. He
Ira
goes in
goes
for a
in a
hug.
really.
Just that look.
He's like and he kind of like one hands him. Like,
Oh no!
oh my god.
Oh,
No.
Oh no!
So Effie, using all of her core strength, and they're still in this awkward hinge, lift Maelie up upside down so Mailie's legs are in the air, and goes for a pile drive.
Oh shit, she's going for the pile drive. Maelie, you get one chance to break free.
okay.
Oh. Can someone turn me not upside down? I don't remember how to flip. Thank you.
Oh.
Do I have to roll against that?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
No, it's not enough. Oh, the suplex!
Suplex.
TKO.
It's all over. 2, 3.
So,
Oh, whoops.
so I'm assuming the pile drive went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm like over
So-
here.
So,
Yeah.
so Mailie's on the ground, and Effie goes to just do a traditional pin on her.
1, 2, 3.
Done.
And it's all over.
And it's over.
Ugh.
And Effie, seeing as, you know, Maelie was
Hold
pinned,
that thought.
also
Just real quick. Hey, Maelie.
See how fucking smug she feels when you blast her with Starlight missiles.
Oh my god.
Shit.
So, I have a question
Yeah.
just over the table, right?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to do what the voice
No,
says?
I'm just always going to be tempting you.
Or like my voice was.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to
Gladly.
do anything.
Oh
I'm just
my
always
God.
there to give suggestions of what an evil thing you could do would be at that moment. The only time I'll actually intervene if I feel like you're not trying to be sufficiently evil as your character should be.
Yeah,
So
throw a little dirt in her face.
Cheap shot.
Effie,
Do it!
you just see Effie standing over you, holding out a hand.
Yeah, bite her.
Yes.
Spit in her face.
hey, so Maelie would with a kind of subtle snap in her hand that's still on the ground, do a little bit of prestidigitation and kind of make it smell like a terrible fart. But then she will take Effie's hand and pull her into the fart smell with her and be like, good show.
Did you fart down here, Maelie? Did you
That-
shit yourself?
Ooh, that Oklahoma breakfast really did something to this.
Oh my god.
She just fucking...
Oh no! What happened to you, Maelie? I didn't mean to throw you that hard.
Are you guys done?
As he waddles up with bacon. You guys done?
He's gonna cast a spell, Calm Emotions, to make sure everyone just levels out.
I cast calm the fuck down, everybody.
We're all good.
Yeah. Oh
We're all
god.
good,
I
and
guess.
we're all good and everything is
I'm
settled.
calm.
Okay.
Hit her with the
Can I
Dutch.
choose
Just the dates.
Can I choose to fail?
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
I think there's
yeah.
something.
I
Yeah,
choose
you can
to-
choose to fail.
I choose to fail. This is like, dude, this is like Ambien, dude. It's sick. You just choose to fail and just get
So-
knocked out.
So now that we feel a little bit better about things, should we go to that spire and talk to the person we're supposed to be?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
We
I
should
think
get
that's a good
Sera.
idea.
Can I?
Well, I
Am I
don't.
close?
I don't care. She can join us if she wants.
Come on.
Am I-
We're all good now. Everything is forgotten. Everything is forgiven.
You're not
We
gonna shit in my
shall
mouth again,
gather
right?
our party and
Never-
head to the spire.
Pranks
We
are
should look for her though.
the
You
pranks
can.
are completely over.
I finished breakfast.
Look, I will follow
Waddles
you.
right back. It too.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We can't do anything. We can't do anything.
He goes to refill his orange juice and comes right back out.
But yeah, Sera, never again. We're all good.
Okay.
Out of all the options, Maelie fucking ass blasted Effie. That was so fucking funny, dude.
Was it really?
Yeah, she farts and pulls her into it.
It's the digitation part. It wasn't even real.
Oh man.
This is the most
the same
in character.
effect.
I was like, you
Maelie
gotta
that
do,
I've
you
seen.
gotta do something mischievous. She's like, I'll use a fart gun. That's
She
so
gave her,
funny.
she gave her the Oklahoma cuddle, dude.
The mage Dutch oven, bro. Oh
This
god.
is the most like Maelie evil kind of thing that I could imagine Maelie to do.
Yeah.
What Maelie considers evil to me. Okay, well, we're all good at that. Everybody eating
We're
up.
all gathering our party to head to the spire. So our
Yeah.
I gather
Wait.
Sera.
Wait, we should probably find calamari first.
she'll make her way over.
That's
there.
what I said.
All right. So do you guys go find calamari first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Seino
heading
is.
straight. I'm heading straight to the spire.
Okay.
If somebody wants to do that, they can.
Challa stick him with the party and for solidarity's sake.
Somebody gonna go find Sera?
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
I go with Luca.
Look at-
I go with Luke.
Okay. So you guys go to the most, obvious place that a giant nerd would go,
Oh god.
and that's straight off the map and into death. No. Okay.
Oh, here's calamari. We found her.
Oh, there you
Totally
are.
absorbed in what she's doing.
Hello.
Is the sign? We've seen a sign coming in,
says
so we know that
archivist.
there's book. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's books here.
Greetings.
Luca immediately goes to look at the books.
I am the archivist.
What is an archivist?
Hello. It ignores him again to look at the books.
I
What
maintain
is
and
an-
protect the books, the tomes of knowledge.
Do you know what's in the books?
Yes.
Challa holds up his gauntlet. Is like, is there any one of these books that can tell me anything about how to use this thing? And he holds up this gauntlet. He's been dying to use
Yes.
since he's got it. What can you give them all to me? And actually don't give them. Just tell me all the information at
First,
×3 speed.
very well. There are many different kinds of goblins like this, and the magical abilities that can be able to storage spells, and sometimes you can even use it as
Okay, nice. Okay.
Do you have
Makes
any
sense.
books that could help me get better at this? And he holds out his herbalism kit that he's had forever.
Yes.
Splendid. I want all the books that you have for just that. Beelines.
Okay. I'll have to go through this the slow way.
Yes.
Can you just point out to me where the books are?
Seino, you notice that as soon as you got here, Challa and Luca have forgotten their original mission of getting the Sera to come with them to the spire, and have just started reading. What the fuck?
Hey, Sera.
He's
Sera
so
still doesn't
small.
respond. She's still completely absorbed in what she's doing. She's muttering to Moto.
He's like poking the tentacles, I guess, because that's the only thing he can reach.
She'll look around, and then she'll look down. Oh. Hi, Seino.
We at least that's what we wanted to do. We're planning to go to the spire now, and we wanted to gather you up.
Isn't this so interesting? She'll scoop him up immediately and point to what she's looking at. Look at this.
Wow, words.
And she'll, with her tentacles, she'll like start patting his head, like he's a doll. Oh, I've missed Seino so much.
I just imagine Seino looking at like paper that's like fully written out, like completely, and he's like, yeah, really interesting.
Right. So we're going somewhere. Oh, she'll realize that she was petting him. Sorry, she'll put him down.
All right, you're covered in sucker marks.
Thank you.
I forget myself.
You.
Right,
Okay.
where are we going? She'll stand up and dust herself off.
Fire.
Challa will look over. He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. I can barely read. Let's go."
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm illiterate.
No, Challa,
but-
you should really read them.
As he goes, he does take the book that he was interested in with him.
All right.
Yeah, Luca does too. Like all the books about healing and making potions.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sera will watch both of them go out. Are you gonna check that out?
Calamari is this way. We'll bring it back. We're just gonna go see the prophecies.
The tome
She'll
has been
cross her
checked
hands.
out.
Are we following protocol?
Yes.
I will not abide for stealing of knowledge. She'll slither out. Can you move me for me?
Thank you, Archivist. Thank you, Archivist. Bless you.
As she passes Challa,
Mm-hmm.
you want me to read that for you?
Oh, can you?
Yes. She'll hold out her human hand.
Cello will try and body language as if he has to point out he has no problem with the non-human hand, and take the offer.
She'll rise up and open up her mid-body mouth and put it in here.
Oh God.
He'll go
That
elbow
is
deep.
that
He'll
is
go elbow
absolutely not halal at all.
deep. He'll go elbow deep, no problem.
Jesus
I'll let you know what I
Christ! Can we
find.
get up there, please?
Okay, and
Okay.
as we do go get our prophecies mentioned, I will have to go. So
Well, we'll
Lovely.
just stop it here. We'll just stop it here.
Oh, really?
We're at session time anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
I want everyone here when we go over the prophecy stuff. And you
Yes.
guys go enter the spire and you meet the assessor. Wow, he's very cool.
Yo.
What a swell guy.
Check him out.
Why is there an H on his mouth?
I
That's
have
a
to pull it up
draconic
right
symbol.
now. Thanks so much, guys. Peace.
See you later, buddy.
Draconic symbol for happiness.
See ya.
More like for,
For
how
hunger?
you do. How you
LOL.
doing?
For hope.
Hopelessness.
It's hunger. That's where you put food. You input food to output prophecies?
Oh yeah, he still has his bacon and orange juice.
Oh right. Let's go see if
Is
he's
it subclass time?
Well, I wanted to go over that with everybody here, so.
Ah,
To wait till next week.
Man,
I have to wait a week?
I'm sorry.
I have been waiting a month!
I tried.
This is garbage!
Sera, welcome to to the edge of the Twilight, where one session is spent in town RPG.
Oh my
More
god!
like half of it.
Yeah, nope, this is normal.
It actually
Sorry.
is better
Yeah.
than it used to be.
What is
Oh,
this, 3 hours of
True.
not subclasses? Boo!
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 3 hours of dragging the wizard into hell.
It's fan art time.
You'll get used to it, dear.
Bleh.
Da. Da.
Okay, what do we got here? First up, we have is Sleepy Effie,
Oh, cute.
So sleepy.
made by Astra.
My boobies.
Yeah, boobies. I had to draw them huge.
I like how the right one's just like there.
On brand.
Oh god, I hope that's not gonna get me banned. Hey,
No,
look.
it's covered. It's covered. It's covered. I just didn't erase it. I'm
Whoa.
sorry.
If we don't see it, it's fine.
Look at this.
Is that my boy?
Oh,
Oh my god.
I posted it because I
Yo.
don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it, but I hope I can.
That looks so cool.
It looks
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you. I love it. I love sketchy art. Like when it doesn't look finished. And
This,
it looks great.
this one made me laugh harder than it should have.
No.
The chest hair is just.
This next one's pretty good.
the guy waking up, dude.
I love this piece so much.
oh my god.
Oh my god, good shit.
The next one.
Oh, that's great. I love that one too, dude.
Oh, it's good.
Very good.
Oh,
Don't forget do you have
I'm
you do the
crying.
video one? There's a video
I'm
one
crying.
that Noel did.
The video one I can't really. Well, maybe I could show it if I did this. Yes.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away.
Waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Waddle,
pretty much what happened.
I love that damn waddle.
Then he waddle away, waddle, waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
So,
Bro,
I love
I need to make him get drunk more.
He was very personal, very close and personal.
Yeah.
cuddly.
I mean, yeah, cuddly even.
Kissable, perhaps?
I know.
Maybe
God.
kissable if there was actually people there when he was drunk.
Ah,
Alrighty,
don't
guys.
know.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks a lot for playing, everybody. Thanks for all the subs. Did we get any subs? We got one from Zenmaster. Thank you, bud.
Yo.
All right, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
Bye.